What is going on, guys? Thank you so very much for tuning in on this Saturday night. We are the SteelTwins, and this is another edition of SteelTwins Saturday Night. How is everybody doing tonight?
What is going on, guys?
What is going on? Now, as of right now, the Wi-Fi seems fine. We're not having any technical difficulties as of right now. Hopefully that remains throughout the entire live stream. Fingers crossed.
Knock on wood, unlike last week where, God, it took us 20 minutes to finally go live.
But we are live, and we are here to discuss more of the Steelers and Raiders matchup that will be tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the home opener at Heinz Field.
Yeah, man, it's going to be a packed crowd. It's going to be a full capacity for the first time in 2 years, man. The Yinzer Steeler Nation, Steeler gang is going to be pumped. I cannot wait. And tomorrow's going to be an exciting game. On this stream, man, we're going to discuss a little more of the Raiders-Steelers game, especially with the chat, as well as go over the injury report. There are some new injuries to add for the Steelers, but more specifically for the Raiders, because they have a lot of guys that are out that will play a huge part in tomorrow's game. Let's see what's going on in the chat, man. Let's see here. Richard Gallagher says, let's beat those Las Vegas Raiders.
Indeed, brother.
Angelo Bellado says, my guess is we go 2-0 tomorrow. The Fiend says, sup, Twins. It's Aiden Too Cool says, let's go. Angelo says his score prediction, or not score prediction, excuse me, the record prediction. He says Steelers' record will be 13-4.
13-4?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Richard Gallagher responds with 14-3. Brendan replies 11-6 for the Steelers. They will do good to make it into the playoffs. And I read a stat, and I think actually Rob read a stat. He told me that every time the Steelers have started 2-0 in the season, we've made it to the playoffs under Mike Tomlin.
So pretty much if we beat the Raiders tomorrow, I mean, it's pretty much confirmed, hey, it's January football for the Steelers.
Well, I don't want to get too far ahead because we do have the toughest schedule in the league.
I'm joking, but hopefully we do beat the Raiders. It's going to be a tough matchup.
Yeah, it is. AC Zuda said, hey, let go. What's up, man? Let's see here. Super Bowl champs. Steelers 7 times, says Angelo. I don't know. Can we get too far yet? It's still early for the season.
I mean, it's the last chance, I believe.
The Fiend says, how are you, Twins? We're doing great, man. We had a great Saturday night, man. Went up to our sister's house, played with our nieces and nephews a little bit at the park. Enjoyed some chili up there. Came home and just chilled, man. Here we are live.
Here we are.
Yeah, I am sporting the CM Punk shirt. We got it in the mail yesterday. We ordered it the day after Punk returned, obviously due to high order rates. They couldn't ship it out till later because there was so many orders. And when it finally arrived yesterday, and I'm sporting it today. First time wearing it.
Because why the hell not? It's CM effing Punk.
It is.
The best in the world.
It's Aiden says, wow, y'all don't have Giannis free throw Wi-Fi anymore. I hope not.
Hopefully, you didn't jinx us.
We still didn't get the Ethernet cord up yet.
Now, we still got to get it. Every time we say we got to get it done, we don't get it done.
No.
So you know what? I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
I am. We're going to get it done.
No, we're not. All right, yeah, whatever.
Everyone's saying run the ball, which is the short Rob sporting. Yes, sir.
I mean, I think we should. I think that'd be one of the main keys to victory. I think so.
That's what Joel said. Said Najee going to break out this weekend. Watch. I hope so. I really hope so.
I like for that to happen. I like to see it happen.
V. Higgs says, we are Penn State. The Penn State game is on right now. They're facing Auburn. Last I saw, Auburn was up 10-7. I'm not sure if the score has changed yet. But, dude, Penn State, man, the whiteout stadium, like, it's just packed.
Yeah.
Like, that's a crazy scene, man. It is Saturday already. It's crazy. But you know what? That's awesome because football's tomorrow. It's game day tomorrow. It's game day in 3 hours from now. Fuck yeah. Jason Kirkland says, love you guys. Keep up the great work. Go Steelers. Appreciate the love, Jason. Let's go Steelers.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, brother.
Won my game today and a comeback. 22-12 says AZ Zooted. Nice. Always good to get a win on a Saturday, man. Hopefully we get a win tomorrow for the Steelers. Bob has a cult of personality, I see. How's it going, boys? Steelers start 2-0 tomorrow. 27-14. I like the score prediction.
Yeah.
Really do. I can see our offense, having a pretty high-scoring game.
Yeah, getting more into rhythm. At least I hope to see it. See some more progression.
I sure hope so.
If not a lot, at least something.
Are we lagging?
Why is it? Hold on. Go back to the Well, right now it's green.
Why the hell are we lagging? What the fuck?
Were we lagging?
YouTube's on drugs.
Are we good?
Should be.
I hope so.
It says good connection.
All right then. If we were lagging, we apologize. I don't know. The Wi-Fi's fine.
YouTube's on drugs, bro.
It might be a YouTube thing. I don't know.
We jinxed ourselves, bro.
We did.
We jinxed ourselves. Hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's fixed now. Hopefully it doesn't remain this way for the whole stream and shit. Going to see the game tomorrow, says Brendan. Can't wait for the Steelers to beat the Raiders. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. The home opener, the crowd's gonna be hot. So enjoy the game tomorrow.
Definitely, brother.
Does the O-line show up and Harris go off? And by going off 80 yards-ish and 80 yards-ish receiving and maybe a touchdown or two. Yep, and Big Ben is going to sling. It says Brian Engel. That'd be a hell of an offensive performance.
It would be.
Let's see. A win is a win. A loss is a loss. Yeah, I mean, either way you look at it. In fact, I think Ron Rivera in his after the game, the locker room speech, he said, it doesn't matter how you win, a win's a win.
Yeah.
So.
And that Thursday night football game.
God almighty, we'll get into that later, but Jesus, that ending was just so stupid.
It was crazy. That entire fourth quarter was crazy.
It's just stupid. Like, how did both teams almost throw the game away?
Goes to show you how terrible both teams are.
Goes to show you how terrible the NFC East still is.
Yeah.
Wow. Being from Virginia, I'm particular to Virginia Tech. I understand, man, but then Penn State white is insane. Yes, it is. Gotta love college football, though.
Yeah, the environment and the games is just epic.
John Walker says, Watt with 3 sacks tomorrow. He had 2 last week, man. I could see 3 because he's going against... Go ahead, Rob.
Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah.
A man that actually almost cost the Raiders the Monday Night Football game against the Ravens.
Due to a stupid false start at the 1-yard line.
And he struggled, too, against the Ravens pass rush.
Yeah.
I think that it was Justin Houston and... I think, what was it, Tyus Bowser, maybe?
I think.
I don't really know their
Jason
starters
Away,
outside
maybe?
of...
I'm not sure.
I don't really know the starters outside of Houston.
Like our guy, Darian from the Spotlight Raider Talk. Huge shout out to him because we were on his channel to do a little Steelers Raiders preview talk live on his channel.
Yeah, with Darian and Hammer.
Yeah, his boy Hammer, man. That was a fun time, man. Shout out to them. Definitely go check that out if you haven't already.
Absolutely. Great discussion.
But his reaction to Alex Leatherwood with the false start, he's like, just sit your fat ass still. It's funny as shit.
I mean, that's all you got to do.
He went crazy in this final minutes.
I'd be right there with him. Like, if the Steelers did something like that, just stay still.
It's crazy as shit because...
You know the snap count. They should know the snap count.
Yeah.
Stay still.
It's so crazy because every primetime game thus far, outside of course, the Rams-Bears because it's the Bears, every primetime game outside of that has been very close, very entertaining to watch towards the last minute.
Yeah, it has been.
From what I saw last week, the offense, I couldn't tell the difference from the start of this year and last year. It looked the same, which is not good, but I hope it's just the jitters. It might be. They definitely looked very last year in the first half. Second half, completely different.
Yeah.
Much, much better. Should they have finished the first 2 drives? Absolutely. Hopefully that's something we see progress on tomorrow, but I do see your concerns. But, again, it is still early. Bush and Hayden, a go for tomorrow, seeing they were on the injury report. Yes, in fact, we'll get to the injury report right now, as a matter of fact, since you're on the topic.
It's right here.
Where's it at? There we go. Game status for the Steelers. Carlos Davis is out with a knee, and we saw a lot of him last week when he was rotating with Alu and Wormley with Tuitt out. He's going to be out, Davis is. So we could see a little more Isaiah Loudermilk, which is going to be a good thing. Let's get his feet wet.
Yeah, or maybe we promote somebody from the practice squad to take Davis's place.
But then
for a I guess roster spot.
But then you'd have to put someone on IR or cut somebody. I'd rather just play Loudermilk.
I'd be down with that. I would. Loudermilk, he's shown progression considering, how he was projected in the draft.
Yeah. Hayden, Bush, and Gentry they're questionable for tomorrow, but I think we can all expect them to play. They're new injuries compared to last week. The groin injuries are a concern, especially for like Devin Bush. I do expect them to still play though, especially for the defense. It's either loss is going to be pretty dominant, pretty obvious when it comes to defensive performance, but I do expect them to play still.
Yeah.
And as throughout the week, Ben, Juju, they were coaches' decisions. They're fine. He's playing with his shin because he he was in pregame warm-ups last week, but suffered a shin injury during them. Thus, he was inactive, and that's why Buddy Johnson got the helmet over him.
Yeah, but throughout the whole week, Robert Spillane was able to participate. He seems to be a full go for the Raiders game.
Yeah, so he should be able to play, get some special teams work. So, as for the Raiders side, I mean, good grief.
It's just a boatload of injuries already, and it's only week 2.
I mean, look at this injury report. Look at this injury report. It's a it's a Santa Claus naughty nice list, bro. It's massive.
There's just a lot of players that did not participate. Some players on IR, like starting guard Denzel Good. He's out with a knee injury, and he's on IR. Same with defensive tackle Joe McCoy. He's on IR. And just today, they put quarterback Marcus Mariota on IR.
So for those that were probably expecting some, quarterback draws or read options like we saw what they used, Mariota did last week against the Ravens Monday Night Football, where he had, a 30-plus yard run at some point. That's not going to happen because he is out. And, again, he's on IR, like Rob said. So the only quarterback that they have on the roster to back up Derek Carr is Nathan Peterman.
Raiders fans better hope that Derek Carr don't get hurt.
So I doubt they're going to use any of those read options tomorrow. So Derek Carr will see, obviously, a lot more time on the field. Incognito's out. That's another big part to their line that's gone for a second straight week. John Simpson will probably get to start at left guard again, which means Cameron Hayward should have another great game.
Yeah, considering what he did against the Bills, starting offensive lineman. I mean, I'm not going to underestimate a backup. I'm not. But he is a backup, John Simpson specifically. He's a backup for a reason.
Yeah.
So Hayward, technically he should have a field day, but we'll see how John Simpson holds up against the multi-time Pro Bowler.
Yeah. The big name, though, that is out is running back Josh Jacobs. That is massive.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs, I feel like, is one of the most underrated running backs in the league. I feel like he is a mauler. He's a tough guy to take down. Something about those Alabama backs, man.
Yeah, they're tough guys.
Yeah.
Jacobs, I believe, was a game-time decision last week for the Ravens.
And he was key in that win. He actually got them 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, for you and your fantasy, which didn't help, by the way.
It didn't help. I was blown out.
But Josh Jacobs is out this week, which means Kenyon Drake will get the workload. That's massive. That's really big. I think we can expect Derek Carr to throw it a hell of a lot more often, for sure.
Probably. And Kenyon Drake, he's a nice, back to back up Jacobs and a reliable starter at times too.
And he has starting experience, so I'm not going to sleep on Drake. He's a playmaker, done his whole career, but having Jacobs out is massive. Nick Kwiatkowski, I can never pronounce the name, excuse me, but he is out. I believe he's one of their starting inside linebackers, and their linebacker position's already weak, so he's out, which, again, I think we got to get Frymuth and Ebron involved, for sure.
Yeah, definitely, no doubt.
So that is their main guys that are out. So some key guys, some starters, are out. So that's going to be pretty massive for the Steelers, man. Again, the pass rush got to come in key, especially with that weak line. They have their right guard on IR. They already have their left guard out for a second straight week. They got a rookie at right tackle. They didn't have a great showing. This pass rush, man, and again, we only blitzed one time
last week.
We can rush 4 guys and get constant pressure.
Yeah,
all game.
That's how dominant. That's how strong our pass rush is.
Like that's nasty.
That's insane. It's crazy.
Like normally you gotta blitz a little bit to get some pressure on the quarterback. Often. Last week that was not the case. That might not be the case again this week because all our linebackers, knock on wood, are healthy.
Yeah,
all our pass rushers are healthy. Outside of Tua, obviously.
Yeah, but dude, the rotations that they do is so crazy. Like, it's so good with how they rotate them and how they use them. It's insane. It's great. I love it.
I'm speechless. I mean,
yeah. Like, bro, how the hell did we get Melvin Ingram like that? For cheap. Like, Melvin Ingram in just 1 week showed what type of player he still is at his age. It's insane. It's crazy. I love it. And I think this pass rush will be key against this Raiders offense. I do.
Oh, no doubt. Their O-line is weak. Their O-line is still young.
Yeah, and the secondary, the way they played, especially in the second half, they played strong. They played great against Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs and Cole Beasley. And
the pass rush definitely helped. That's for sure.
Yeah, so I feel like, whatever the defense did last week, Just do it again this week. Remain consistent. Try to get some turnovers and benefit the offense a lot.
It's got to be a replicate, man, for sure, especially in the home opener. Like Hayden and Bush are concerns because they're on injury report listed as questionable with groin injuries. I expect them to play still.
Yeah, I expect them to be completely fine.
At least I sure hope so. Let's see. Richard Gallagher with a $10 super chat says, "Here we go, Steelers. Here we go. Pittsburgh's going to the Super Bowl." I love it, man. Appreciate $10 super chat. That is greatly appreciated, and love the enthusiasm.
Absolutely, really appreciate it, Richard.
And are we lagging? Because it says on the stream thing that it's
what, the buy rate?
I guess, I don't know.
It says good connection, and on the streaming service we're on OBS.
It's green.
I mean, it seems fine. I hope it's fine. Here, let me check. From what I'm seeing on my phone, I mean, it seems fine.
It should be.
I hope it's good.
Still dictates in the bill and says, "Let's get it. I got a bet with my boss who is a Raiders fan. The stakes are even higher for me." Fuck yeah, man. That's what you gotta love about your workplace.
Mm-hmm.
Get involved with your coworkers or even your bosses, your supervisors. Like our supervisor, man. She's a Broncos fan, which is crazy as shit.
Yeah, it is.
It's really crazy. It's kind of funny. We joke around all the time. Like when there was news about Bryce Callahan being traded to the Steelers, which obviously is not going to happen no more. I was like, so, can we have Bryce Callahan? We'll give you Dwayne Haskins. She's like, nah, I'm good.
Oh, shit, that shit's funny as
I can't
fuck.
wait till what, the Week 5 matchup we face the Broncos?
I think it is Week 5, yeah.
I think it's Week 5. That should be fun, man. And hey, I hope that, the two teams can remain undefeated because we got this thing going at work where it's called the Undefeated Gang.
And so, let's hope that they remain undefeated.
Because we got a Steelers fan, we got a
Broncos
Seahawks fan,
and the Seahawks fan,
a Broncos fan, and even a Cowboys fan. Of course, the Cowboys aren't undefeated, so. But let's hope all those teams remain undefeated so we have a very good environment in the workplace.
Yeah.
Let's see. I might see the Seahawks for Steelers. I believe that's Sunday night, week 6. That's right before the bye.
Yeah.
Also, Penn State takes the lead. Good shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I expected that. Penn State's Penn State.
It's Aiden. I agree. The NFL needs to stop putting NFC East games on primetime. No one cares. I don't give a damn if it's America's team. I don't give a damn if it's the Cowboys. Fuck them. I really don't care.
No, try something new. Try something, fresh. Like, enough of the same bullshit.
Like, it's stupid. You know how many times I hate seeing Sunday Night Football and the first game of the season is the Cowboys and Giants? Like, wow, I didn't see that last year.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care no more, man.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on. Try something new.
So it was buffering. Is it fine now?
I hope so.
Man, what the fuck is with this shit? YouTube is fucking stupid. Because on the StreamYard thing, bro, not StreamYard, this isn't StreamYard. On the OBS studio, it's green, which means obviously we have great connection.
Yeah, but for some reason YouTube's kind of messing. It's got to be a YouTube thing. It's got to be because I can't really. The Wi-Fi's fine on our end and it's green on OBS. It's got to be a YouTube thing. I don't get it. Hopefully,
it's got to be.
Hopefully it stops. Hopefully it gets fixed.
I don't see any other possible reason why it'd be.
I really don't get it. It's so stupid.
Anyone else getting a Heath Miller 2.0 feelings with Fryermuth? Says Joel.
I can see why you say it.
I'm immediately starting to feel those vibes. I'm not gonna lie, because he's going to be a reliable target, especially in the red zone. He's gonna be one of Ben's favorite targets.
Ben's security blanket, I'd say.
And him as a blocker is already efficient. We saw that a ton last week.
Yeah, on Tre'Davious White, he sent him all the way to the bench.
Yeah, he did.
Like, Fryermuth's a freaking animal. Really excited to see how he is this season and beyond.
Again, we got to get him involved tomorrow.
Yeah, we do.
Start the preseason rookies if they're injured, the starters for Steelers, but Tomlin probably won't. He don't have an idea, says Angelo. Well, the preseason's behind us, but, yeah. Let's see, where am I at? Why did it just refresh like that? There we go. Is it still lagging? Like, what the fuck?
Well,
Stream health.
It always shows that thing, though.
What are you talking about?
It always shows that thing. It's a warning. It's not like it's saying, it's bad. It's just a warning.
I just don't get it.
But every time you seem to exit, it's good connection. It's just a warning.
Maybe.
I hope it's... I really hope it's fine.
Raiders are actually reportedly starting Peyton Barber. Really?
Wait, they're starting Peyton Barber?
Is that right? I'm going to search that up.
Really? Peyton Barber?
Well, they want to keep Drake as the rotational guy. Okay, yeah. Peyton Barber expected to receive some of the lead back duties in week 2.
Okay, so Peyton Barber's another guy, we got to try to stop. Peyton Barber, I mean, he's been a backup for the majority of his career, but he is a handy back.
He's a solid guy.
Yeah, and I'll give him this. He knows how to get into the end zone. There's been times, even as a backup, he's been able to find his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah.
So that's something to definitely, try to look out for and stop.
Yeah, totally. Richard Gallagher with another super chat. This time $5 says YouTube on drugs, yo. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this stream connection, bro. Like, again, the OBS studio says it's fine, but
yeah, it's not blinking colors or anything.
I don't get it. Last week it was blinking colors. This time it's steady, but we still have lag issues. Like, what the fuck? I don't get it.
I don't know. Just I guess try refreshing, seeing if that'll help. Hopefully it does. We're just gonna hope that this thing, stops.
I suppose. Trey Norwood looked really good against the Bills. Yeah, he did. I love what I saw from Trey Norwood, the 7th-round rookie, who should get some reps in the slot again tomorrow.
Yeah. Trey Norwood, man, made some key plays.
Yeah, he did.
Some pass deflections.
Especially in the fourth quarter on Diggs.
Yeah.
In the end zone. That was great. I love what we do with the secondary. With Minka, with Pierre, Sutton, Norwood. We're able to get all these guys involved, get a lot of dime formations going.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very effective.
And it's going to be needed, too. It is.
Yeah, it is.
With, secondary, uncertain still in some ways, definitely try to get these guys involved and see what they're made of, see if they can make the most of these opportunities.
Yeah.
And so far, so good. Even though it's just week 1, I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah. Ingram plus Highsmith plus Watt equals scary, says Brendan. Could you arguably say it's better than Watt and Dupree?
I mean, after just 1 week, I'd say. I mean, I never seen the pass rush so dominant, in just one game. I really don't. They blitzed one time, apparently. Just one time.
And, dude, again, we were able to rush 4 and drop back 7 in coverage. I mean, that's fucking, like, and to be effective with it, this defense is special.
On a guy like Josh Allen, who can scramble and get away from the pass rush. It's crazy.
Yeah. Butler said he was going to do weird things this year. I didn't believe it then. Then I see Bush at corner. I did see that as well. I did see him on the outside. I don't know about that. Run game definitely has to show up. I agree.
Yeah.
Run game definitely has a coming key against a stacked but somewhat bruised Raiders front 7. Definitely get the run game involved.
Yeah, definitely run the ball, be effective with it. Try to, take over the clock and everything.
Yeah.
Just get down and run the ball.
Yeah. If we beat the Broncos too bad, y'all might just get fired. Nah, she ain't gonna fire us. She ain't gonna fire us over a football game.
She may be a little upset, but she'll get over it.
I don't know. Maybe I'll ask her about that on Monday. How long do you have us going before we lose a game? I'm looking at the schedule and maybe Seahawks week 6, or we might end up being 6-0 going into Cleveland. Could you imagine? Let's see. I'm going to look at the schedule. Because I know after this week, we got Cincinnati.
And then we got Green Bay, I think.
Green Bay, then the Broncos, then the Seahawks, then the bye.
See, I can see us going... I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I can see us winning this game against the Raiders and against Cincinnati and possibly even losing to Green Bay.
You think?
I do.
It's in Lambeau, right?
I think it is. I believe it is. And A-Rod, despite the terrible performance, he's going to bounce back. Usually every year for A-Rod, he tends to have at least one terrible game. Unless, he just really doesn't give a shit. But he doesn't care.
But that Packers secondary was just ass.
It is.
Oh, my God.
And if Kevin King's still fucking playing, he's still starting.
Oh, Kevin King's garbage. Why the fuck did they keep him?
Kevin King's got great size. He's got the size, measurables to cover Claypool. But if Green Bay's dumb enough to put Kevin King on Claypool, he's toasted.
Like Vince Carter said, it's over. It's over, bro.
He's going to look like a taller Artie Burns
It's
out there.
fucking over, bro. John, what's up, man? How are you?
What's up, brother?
But to answer your question, Walker, I honestly might have to agree. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
I mean, Green Bay's Green Bay.
You're right. You're right. But I might have to agree.
That's just my honest opinion. I could, be completely wrong. Maybe we do lose to the Raiders. I don't know. Hopefully not.
God, I don't know. We'll see. Let's see. Troy says Pat reminds him of George Kittle. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like that comparison a lot.
Yeah. So they're saying it's good, but it lagged at the start. It's fine. So hopefully that's still the case.
Yes.
Hopefully that's still the case. Let's see. Barber's a decent back, so not going to underestimate him, but we know this Russian defense plays all the time.
Yeah.
They come to play, especially when they're fully healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we don't even have Tua yet. Angelo, I'm going to have to disagree with you, buddy. I don't agree. We shouldn't get rid of Terrell Edmonds. I thought I'd never say that.
Yeah, I mean, like, Edmonds, I think Edmonds should stay.
We can't afford to lose Edmonds due to what we're going to have to deal with next offseason. Now, I know Colbert and company, Khan and all of them, that they can obviously get it done because they did it this year. They can do it much better next year. I know that for sure.
Especially with how much more money we're going to have. They're still going to want more money. They're still going to figure a way out.
Right.
They're going to figure out a way, to try to keep as many guys as they can or even bring guys in, create cap space. They're going to find a way.
But you got to think, man. Now, unless they want to put Sutton and Pierre outside, which we could see at some point, Hayden's going to be gone. I think that's almost confirmed. Ben could retire, or they might give him another contract for all we know. I don't know. Let's see. Who else is next year? We got to resign Minka, so most of the cap's going to go to him.
Yeah.
You
got to keep him.
Eric Ebron, we might be able to keep him as number 2 because he's solid. Let's see. Who else?
Isn't there Juju?
Juju, Washington. So, I mean, there's so many holes we're going to have to fill due to free agency.
And you count Edmonds, I mean, there's going to be a lot of guys, the Steelers are going to want to try to resign.
I don't want to put a hole in the secondary. I'd keep Edmonds.
I keep this but I try to keep as much of this defense intact because this defense is the team, really.
Pretty much.
Pretty
much.
Yeah. I mean, the defense is just so good. Top 3. Arguably the best.
I'd keep Edmonds.
I would too.
He's progressed greatly. One thing I've learned from the is be patient.
Be very patient. The guy's not a turnover type of machine guy. But he doesn't need to be because that's what Minka is. I'm pretty sure that's what you're going to say.
But also strong safeties outside of Troy. Troy's a different fucking breed. Strong safeties, they're more box safeties, stopping the run, getting some pass breakups. Turnovers are just a bonus. At least that's what I see it now. That's how I see it now.
Edmonds gets one from time to time. For a first-round pick, I'd like for him to get more. But if he's able to, improve in coverage at least, continue to make tackles when need be, I'd be fine with that.
Right.
I would.
As to answer, Carl Joseph and Akella Witherspoon, yes, they will be added to the secondary. I don't know why Carl Joseph hasn't been promoted yet. It might still be an injury thing. Akella Witherspoon was a scratch last week. He was inactive. That might be another case tomorrow.
Could be.
Not sure, but when he's active, he'll be another rotational guy.
Yeah.
I won't be able to watch the Steelers game tomorrow because they're showing the Browns game where I live. I'm pissed, says Justin. Ain't that a bitch?
Bro, why would they do that to you? You're going to see a freaking... Instead of seeing a classic rivalry in the Steelers and the Raiders, you're going to see a blowout in the Browns and Texans. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's due to the area. Thankfully, we have the Raiders game on in our area, but when it comes to like a last ditch effort, I go to illegal streams. Not sure if you're a fan of that, but I'm gonna hand that out to you. I have a few sites. I'm not gonna put it in the chat because that might I don't even know if it'll go through because YouTube will just flag it down.
Yeah.
It's spam.
Yeah. It may affect our channel. We don't really want that to happen.
Yeah, but that sucks. I hate that shit.
Yeah.
Ben needs to be more accurate and be ready for their rush. I am thinking the O-line and run game finally comes through in Green Bay and they win it. Says Steelers Freak. Response?
I love that to happen. I think it could happen. I do. I think it'd be around the time where they finally, start, gelling together. They start getting better. They get the communication going, and that should be around the time when, they run the ball, literally. I hope so.
Yeah. Let's see, where am I at? Y'all see? Yeah, Chris. Honestly, I don't even know exactly what he said because I didn't pay no attention to it. I'm being real. I don't know what the beef is with Chris Carter because I know he said what he said about Ben. What exactly he said, I don't know because I don't feed into that shit.
I know what he said.
I don't try to feed.
I know what he said, but I can't. What was it? Because I only saw the clip one time, but I can't really remember what he said. I guess he said, he cries and whines or something, or he doesn't take the blame, something along the lines like that.
What?
Yeah, like throughout his entire career, he cries, whines, doesn't take the blame, not a leader, basically. Something along the lines like that is basically what he said.
Is he a drama queen? Yeah, sure.
At times, yes, but to say that he doesn't take the blame, that's bullshit. Every loss that has happened...
He took the playoff loss.
He did.
It was all on him.
He sat on the bench with Pouncey and cried because he felt bad of that performance, because he wanted to win it for Pouncey. That's why he came back that year.
Yeah.
He did it for Pouncey, and he failed, and he was upset. He took the blame.
Exactly.
And any other losses, he will continue to do so. Why? Because that's Ben, and he's the fucking leader of this team.
Exactly. D-Hunt28 says, this pass rush plus full stadium of Steelers fans with the two eye emojis. Yeah, but, that's exciting to think about.
It is.
This crowd alone is going to be a fucking shot of adrenaline. It's going to be a hell of an environment. Mm-hmm. But like Tomlin said, man, we got to be able to create that environment at the same time.
Yes, we do. We
got to feed the crowd. Crowd can't feed us. It's a two-way thing.
Mm-hmm.
We feed the crowd feeds back. Troy Polamalu's nephew is a draft prospect of 2022. That's all I'm going to say. Yes. What's his name? Isaiah, I forget, he's from USC.
I can't remember the name, but, I mean, I will say this. If
Isaiah Polamalu.
Is that his name?
I guarantee you I botched that name. But I know exactly who he is, what you're talking about. Yeah.
I will say this. If Emmons doesn't return, maybe the Steelers are eyeing a guy like him. They like the bloodline. Troy is obviously a legendary Steeler.
I'm going to toss one out. I believe he was a freshman last year. I'm not sure if he's going to, I'm not sure if he's going to return, but I'm going to
skip his last year.
Joey Porter Jr. Penn State.
Yeah. Bloodline. Steelers love it.
I can't wait to hear Renegade again with that full stadium of fans, says the GT show. What's up, GT, man? Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
It's going to be loud.
It's going to be, dude, I hear every time this Renegade comes on, man.
I guarantee you
the stadium shakes.
I guarantee, exactly. I was just going to say that. The stadium's going to vibrate tomorrow, man.
It's
to a point that, you won't be able to hear Ian Eagle announce the game.
No.
You won't.
I can't wait, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be crazy. And you'll know when Renegade comes on. You'll know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Yeah, I too still remember that 2018 Raiders game. Yeah, it was the last game that we faced the Raiders in Oakland. That was when AB was still on the team before he got traded to the Raiders later that offseason before he flipped shit. But yeah, I remember that game. That was rough. Thankfully, I was at work during that game, so I don't remember a lot of it. But yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, I remember the final touchdown. Backup tight end. I can't remember his name.
Oh, yeah.
I think he's a Bill now. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It was bad.
Over under 3 fights in the stand. Over under 3 fights in the stands. Videos on Heinz Field on social media by Monday.
Under.
I don't know. It's Steelers Raiders rivalry. This shit goes way back.
It does.
Way back.
It does.
This is an old school rivalry, man. And I still think they should have worn the 70s jerseys.
For a rivalry like this, yeah, I feel like that should be not a rule, but an optional thing for teams to do. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. I think the Steelers should have just gone with the 70 jerseys for this particular game.
Yeah,
home opener, old school rivalry. There's no better fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
There is no better game.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
Yeah, you can pick Steelers, Ravens, Steelers versus divisional rivals, but you can do that every other year. We only face the Raiders every 3 years. I would have done it with this game.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I agree. I would love to see that shit.
Yeah. People were saying Tyrod's about to dot up that sorry ass Browns defense. Tyrod Taylor's gonna have another good performance and give the Browns another loss.
Nah. Nah.
I don't know.
Well,
Brandon Cooks is underrated. Let's get that out the way.
yeah, he's good.
Brandon
Yeah.
Cooks is under fucking rated.
He is injury prone, but he's underrated. He's probably like the only thing that'll do, the only person really that'll do anything against the Browns defense. But you know,
Don't forget Mark Ingram.
I can't. Well, yeah, that's true. I can't. You know, he's facing his former team, but Tyrod Taylor did go up against the Jaguars.
He didn't play for the Browns.
Tyrod Taylor?
Oh, Tyrod Taylor.
Oh yeah, Tyrod Taylor played for the Browns. Yeah, before Baker Mayfield took over because he played bad.
I forgot.
But what I'm saying is, you know, Tyrod Taylor, I feel like I'm not discrediting Tyrod Taylor's performance because I feel like he can be a decent player, but he did go up against Urban Meyer and the Jags. You know, this is freaking the Cleveland Browns, and I can't believe I just said that. It's the Cleveland Browns.
But at the same time, exactly.
I don't know, but I just can't see. I mean, I'd laugh my ass off if Tyrod Taylor and the Texans beat the Browns, but I can't see it.
Yeah.
I can't. There's going to be a bounce back game for Cleveland. I think that.
I would agree.
After blowing the lead against Kansas City, I mean.
I would agree. The GT Show with a $4.99 super chat says, just put Sports Urge with a www and .com. I've never heard of that site, but
No, me neither.
I'm glad I got another one in case it's needed. So
Yeah, to look at, yeah.
appreciate the $5 super chat GT Show and appreciate the extra hand and stream websites.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm sure that will come into effect at some point this year.
Huge shout out to the GT show.
Yeah, another shout out to Richard Gallery with another $5 super chat. This makes it $20 for him tonight. Says Steelers to Inglewood. What the hell did I do?
What are you doing?
Whoops, what the hell? What the fuck did I do?
What are you trying to do?
I pushed the wrong button.
Okay.
Inglewood. Not following Inglewood.
Okay.
It sounds familiar. Isn't that a town in like Cali or something?
I think it might be, yeah. Appreciate the $5 though.
Yeah, totally.
Really do.
$20 from Richard Gallagher tonight. Fucking MVP.
He is?
Did y'all watch Chandler Jones get 5 sacks? I want TJ Watt to win defensive player, but 5 sacks is crazy. Yeah, Jones, I mean, Chandler Jones has always been a very efficient pass rusher. I feel he's had the most sacks in the league since he's entered. Chandler Jones is so efficient.
Mm-hmm.
He might actually give Dak Prescott a run for comeback player of the year.
He could if he keeps this up. I mean, Chandler Jones has been itching to get back on the field since his injury.
Is that what Chris Carter said? Not the sharpest quarterback in the league?
I guess so. I guess something along the lines like that. Not the sharpest.
Said he milks his injuries. I got you. You know what? We're going to watch this live. I'm not going to put it on the screen. I might put it on the screen.
Yeah, just put on Chris Carter.
I'll just play the audio.
Where is it?
Where the fuck's it at?
There's got to be a video somewhere. Go to videos.
We're on Twitter right now. Trying to find this fucking stupid-ass video.
That ain't it. That's not it.
Where the hell is the video? Is this it? No, that's not.
No, that's not it. I know what it looks like. Just keep scrolling. I mean, it should come up.
Oh, hold on.
There you go. Maybe that will help.
Let's try that. That's not helping. Why can't I find this fucking video? Twitter, you are failing me.
Yeah, I figure I'd see it by now.
Twitter is fucking failing me. All right, you know what? Fuck this. All right, let's try this.
There we go.
Thanks to Joey Molinaro for the link. Barstool Sports.
Yeah, there it is. Boom.
There it is.
Than Ben's because I've been covering Ben his whole
Well, I can't hear it. Fuck.
And Ben makes excuses, Ben complains, and then Ben
Can you get the headphones?
attention to himself.
There we go.
So he's going to be complaining about the offensive coordinator. Ben ain't the sharpest quarterback we ever had play in the NFL, for real. So Kyler, a lot better press conference, even though he's not going to say much, his play on the field.
All right, let me play it one more time.
Than Ben's because I've been covering Ben his whole career.
Yeah.
And Ben makes excuses, Ben complains, and then Ben brings that attention to himself. So he's going to be complaining about the offensive coordinator. Ben ain't the sharpest quarterback we ever had playing the NFL. For real. So, Kyler, a lot better press conference, even though he's not going to say much. His play on the...
Okay, so he's saying Ben's a drama queen. He brings attention to himself. Wow.
He complained, he blames, puts all the like he blames the coordinator or some shit. I'm like, that's bullshit.
No, Ben's a leader. He takes the blame for himself.
The losses
what the
we
fuck?
sustained last year and even the Cleveland game, like we stated earlier, he took the blame.
And by the way, what the fuck is this Good Morning Football shit? Which of these two quarterbacks will have a better post-game press conference in week 2? Who gives a fuck? That's what you're resorting to during the football season.
It's a slow news day.
Who's going to have the better press conference? Who fucking cares? I didn't know we graded press conferences.
It's a slow news day, man.
That's fucking stupid. Chris Carter's fucking stupid. Wow, man.
I think it took too many blows to the head, man.
A little bit. Wow. Man.
That's that. Fucking crazy.
What the hell? I mean, at the same, does Ben bring attention to himself? Yeah, he's a drama queen.
No, I'm not going to deny that.
But the part where he says Ben blames other people, like, really? Really? Find me one video where Ben blames anyone else. Honestly.
We'll wait.
They have to figure out a way to get Najee to the second level of the defense. I agree, man. They need to start creating holes for Najee. Again, it's early into the season. I'm not trying to overreact immediately, but yeah, we definitely got to get Najee to the second level because once he gets that second level, the man's magic.
Yeah.
Man is fucking magic. He's like Adrian Peterson magic.
Yeah, he is.
Like when I watch his film in Alabama, I see Adrian Peterson as soon as he breaks away. Honestly.
We gotta get him to be effective. We do.
Yeah.
The line's gotta block better. We gotta get him the ball.
Madden, I agree. I get chills when I hear Renegade. I hear it all the time in the trucks at work. I get pumped up. Pumps me the fuck up.
Yeah.
Makes me a better worker.
Mm-hmm.
Renegade has that attachment, man. If you ain't a Steelers fan, you don't get it.
Now it gets your adrenaline going.
Yeah. And that's what Renegade's going to do to the crowd.
Yeah. For the Steelers defense.
Crazy how it's Claypool, Highsmith, and Dotson first home game with fans. That's actually kind of crazy, yeah.
I'm to the comments. There we go. It's kind of shooting down.
Where the hell? Yeah, just refresh. I hate when it does that. How worried are you about Najee? Not worried at all.
No, I'm not worried one bit. He'll get in a rhythm. It just takes time.
It's growing pains with this entire line.
It's only week 1.
There's a Raiders fan here named Robert. Shout out to Robert, man, Raiders fan. He said, I don't know how I got here, but Raiders all the way. Respect to the Raiders, man. Real shit. Long rivalry, old school rivalry, but a lot of respect to the Raiders and their fans, man. Hardcore diehards. Robert's another one.
They're respectable, loyal guys, man. They go through everything throughout the Raiders, thick and thin, and I can respect that from them.
Yeah.
Big props to Raiders Nation, really.
And we got some score predictions in here. Fabrico says 31-17 Steelers. Michael Guerrero, no relation to Eddie, says Raiders 41, Armpits 24. Well, 41 points on this defense?
I mean, no offense, but I don't know about that. That's just me. I'm sorry.
Let's see.
Unless we can't stop Darren Waller, then...
I mean, yeah.
Well, then shit, but...
Swansea says 35-3 Steelers. As much as I love that, hold them off to 0 touchdowns. I'm not sure if that's realistic, but 35 points, I love it. Darius Teeter says 30-24 Raiders. It's definitely going to be a close game. Richard got here with another super chat. $2 this time. Says Ben Roethlisberger Super Bowl MVP. That'd be a great way to go out.
He hasn't achieved one yet.
My email says I kind of agree. Big Ben doesn't choose his words wisely over his career. He has gotten better. That's true.
Yeah. He's gotten so much better throughout the years.
31-17 Steelers, says Brendan. That video was only part of it. He goes on to bring up his motorcycle accident, which happened in 2006. Said he milks his injuries, etc. Why the hate, CC? Like, literally.
You're going to bring up a motorcycle accident that happened 15 years ago? Like, bro, what does that have to do with today?
And especially the topic. He said the question, which I still don't understand: who will have the better press conference, Kyler Murray or Ben Roethlisberger? And you bring up Ben Roethlisberger's past.
You know, his past, that's all put away. Ben has become a much better player, a much better person, and a much better leader.
Literally, year by year.
Like, I remember, hearing about Ben when I was younger, seeing images, that picture of him,
Oh, God.
I think, yeah, like, come on. That's not Ben no more. He's a family man. He's a football man. He's a leader.
He was very immature, very inappropriate in his early years.
He grew up. He was a young adult. He grew up. It happens.
Yeah. It does happen. And we're still seeing it around the league, too.
Yeah.
I was surprised that the Steelers declined Terrell Edmunds' fifth-year option this offseason because it was only worth like $6.8 million. Yeah, I was kind of surprised as well, but I think it was a cap issue. Even though it was kind of cheap for a fifth-year option like that, I think it still was a cap issue at the time.
Yeah.
But I do expect them to resign him. The fact that they declined it wasn't a matter of his performance.
No.
If they extended Bud's fifth-year option or exercised Bud's fifth-year option, they sure as hell were going to do it with Edmunds. They didn't. I'm going to assume it was a cap issue at the time.
Mm-hmm. I believe it was.
Any reason to make the Steelers look bad, that's an example. That's the media for you. Bottom line, many of these analysts are piling on the Steelers. Let's play our game and shut them up. They just create drama to create a paycheck. Says Horace Ankle. Fucking props to you, man. That is perfectly stated.
Absolutely, dude.
Every year. Why does Eric Ebron's nose look like a swollen banana? I never noticed.
Now he's going to search it.
I'm going to search it. Eric Ebron, motherfucker, not Evans. I don't even know who an Evans is. Eric Ebron.
Well, we need a face image. That's better. I mean,
looks like a normal nose.
I mean, it's a bulky nose. I got him that. I don't judge noses.
Here we are talking about noses on the last stream.
What the hell, man? It's Saturday night. Screw it.
27-19 Pittsburgh, says TJ Black Gaming.
I hope so.
Yeah, no one can stop Waller. Waller's just unstoppable. I mean, you're not going to limit Waller.
No. The guy had 19 freaking targets against the Ravens.
You're not going to stop that.
No, that's not going to change. No. They're going to continue to give it to Waller because Waller's the best guy.
Yeah.
And his story, too, is just is great to see.
He was a receiver, I believe.
For the Ravens, actually. He was
undrafted?
I think he was a late-round pick.
Okay.
He was a receiver, but he had terrible off-field issues.
He was an addict. And now look at him.
He sobered up, He switched to tight end, and now look at him. He's a top 3 tight end.
And same thing goes for Max Crosby. He's an addict too, or recovering addict. He goes to rehab with Darren Waller every Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Like, I love that shit.
And,
Good for them,
those two are actually their best players on the team.
Good for them.
Good for them. Massive props and big respect to both those guys.
And two guys that are definitely going to be the difference makers on both sides of the ball when it comes to this game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because Max Crosby is going up against Chuck Okorafor. And I've given up all hope for Chuck Okorafor. I'm officially there.
No, we're done. We're done with Chuck Okorafor.
I've given up all hope for the motherfucker.
He's done. I'm sorry. Banner. Banner, I hope you're good. I hope you get healthy soon because, you're actually a better player. There's a reason why you beat him to win the tackle position last year.
Even though he had no starting experience prior.
There's a reason why he beat out Chuck's. And Chuck's is our backup and rotational piece.
Which, I'd bring him back for that only reason. I'd bring Chuck's back to be the swing tackle. That's it. He's not a starter no more.
No, he's not.
As a matter of fact, when Banner gets back, Chuck's needs to be benched. Keep Dan Moore at left tackle.
Yeah, I agree.
Dan Moore's only going to grow.
He is. He is.
Man.
Chuck's, good luck.
Yeah, I mean, Max Crosby's going to cause an issue. Again, I think we can expect some blocking sets with Najee. He's going to stay in pass pro most of the time. In fact, to add on, Najee didn't go off the field once.
No, he didn't.
Last week. He got all the offensive snaps at running back. It was just him, and I expect that to remain the same until Anthony McFarland returns.
That's why they drafted him.
And he was good in pass pro.
Yeah.
So I can expect the same with Najee tomorrow. We're going to need it. Especially if Ngakoue still plays.
Yeah.
He's questionable, and I do expect him to play.
Yeah.
Let's see, where am I at? Let's see. Where am I at? Who do you think's getting more interceptions on defense this year? My bet is Minka. I gotta go with Minka. Minka's just everywhere the ball is, Minka's there.
He's a ball hawk, bro. Thank you again, Miami.
What the fuck? Norberto Vargas says only thing Najee is going to tear is his Achilles. Who the fuck is this?
The only thing he's going to tear
Is his Achilles.
How about go fuck yourself and suck my asshole?
He's in timeout. Let's see. Dude said trap game? What trap game? There's no trap game. Trap games don't exist in week 2. It's a fucking home opener. How's that a trap game? Do you think if line struggles tomorrow, the Steelers will make a move for a lineman? I read TJ's deal actually freed up $2 million this year in cap space, so tack that on. As soon as he gets healthy, you got to pick up Mitchell Schwartz. Even if Chucks is looking good, pick up Mitchell Schwartz.
Yeah.
Got to pick him up.
And depending on how Banner, is on his performance, or if he's not healthy enough, yeah, definitely get the guy.
Because I know for sure the Ravens are targeting him.
the
Villanueva, are you kidding me?
Now he's going back to left tackle because Ronnie Stanley got hurt.
So who's at right tackle?
I don't know.
I'm going to search up the depth chart. I'm curious.
I don't know. It can't be anybody good. I can guarantee you that.
Who the fuck puts a dude that's played left tackle his whole career at right tackle?
Apparently,
at 33 years old.
Apparently the Ravens did, bro.
Who's at right tackle? Who? Patrick McCary.
Macari?
Macari.
Patrick Macari.
Former guard.
I don't know about that.
I don't know who he is.
I don't know about that.
God almighty.
But yeah, like you
know,
said,
the Ravens are targeting him.
Yeah. So, the Steelers, they're going to have to screw one over the Ravens.
But even though I saw now this is just, me, overthinking everything. Mitchell Schwartz had a lot of positive to say about the Steelers in the pass rush and the defense last week. And even Kendrick Green.
Yeah, he praised the hell out of Kendrick Green.
He tweeted it on his Twitter. So when that man's healthy, you pick him up. We got to pick up another lineman.
You contact him and his agent and say, hey, how you feeling? You good? You want to join the team? Because we need your help.
Yeah.
Mitchell Schwartz. Pick the guy up.
I'd pick him up.
I'd be down. I'd be down later in the season.
Brian Edwards, huh? Brian Edwards, 7 for 115. Ruggs, 4 and 100. Okay, were you in a coma from 2014 to now? Because we don't have that same defense.
No. Do you know what our defense is capable of?
I'm curious. Who are all the 100-yard receivers that have gotten 100 yards on us since Minka joined the team? I'm curious. I'm a little curious.
The ones that come off the top of my head.
Travis Fulgham.
Travis Fulgham, Stephon Diggs.
No, well, yeah.
There may have been somebody else.
That's it. That comes off the top of my head.
Yeah, pretty much. I can't really think unless I'm missing somebody, which I probably am. But
yeah, Swansea. Yeah, that my exact feelings is they're gonna start slow again. That's been their issue for 2-3 years now. They always start slow. The offense particularly. That's gotta end tomorrow. We gotta come out hot.
We have to. Home opener, we got to strike early.
Yeah. 34-24 Raiders, either Ruggs, Edwards, or Waller will have a breakout game because we'll have to double one or the other. Max Crosby and Ngakoue will eat up our rookie left tackle. Going to be a good game. I will say I am terrified of Ruggs' speed. We do not do good against speedy guys.
No. That's
been the case for God knows how many years now.
Yeah.
We don't have a speedy corner to keep up with them. Waller's Waller. You're not going to stop. I could say, we got to limit this guy.
You can't.
We're not going to limit Waller.
No, you
Waller's
can't.
going to get his. And Brian Edwards is improving.
He came up big, and Hunter Renfrow. That's who I meant.
Yeah.
Reliable.
Don't forget Hunter Renfrow.
So reliable.
Another reliable guy. Very reliable. Going back to his Clemson days, man. I love their receiving core.
Yeah.
Loved Edwards out of South Carolina. He's coming up big in his second year early on. Ruggs his speed. Renfro's reliable. Waller is top 3 tight end. I mean, their offense is nice.
Yeah, Derek Carr, he's got some great targets around him, and they're so young, and they're going to continue to improve and grow.
And that's why the pass rush is coming key again.
Against a bruised Raiders offensive line, yeah.
Yeah, because they have Incognito's out again. That is confirmed. They're going to have John Simpson at left guard. I forget who they're going to have at right guard. I guess the guy they had last week because Good's on IR. Leatherwood's facing T.J. Watt and Melvin Ingram. And he had a rough performance last week.
Yeah.
And remember, the Raiders are on a short week. The game extended into overtime. They're traveling all the way from Vegas up to Pittsburgh.
Yep.
So that's going to come into play.
I just think in general, when it comes to offensive lines for both Raiders and Steelers, both of them are going to have to come up big. And the pass rushers for both defenses, too.
Right.
I think it's just going to be really the battle of the offensive lines all game.
Right.
They have to block, but then again, for both teams, the pass rush has to be key.
Oh, for sure. That's obvious.
Yeah.
Because, if we can drop more, if the four-man rush can do what they did last week and we can continue to drop as many guys back as possible, that will help a lot.
That would be very helpful, yep.
Good luck. You're going to need it. We always beat you guys, and we got defense. Now, y'all got a solid defense. It's a decent defense.
Yeah, you do.
The defensive line in particular. I believe the Raiders do lead the series 16-13. So the Raiders, they definitely have our number. It's going to be a tough battle.
Yeah, they usually have the upper hand for the most part, not going to lie.
Even though it is a short week and they're on the road. I mean,
now, the defense is much improved compared to previous years.
Yeah.
Compared to the last time you guys faced us, actually.
Yeah. Tomlin will pump up old Chucks. He'll bounce back. I fucking hope so, man. Tomlin better light a fire under his ass. Because he didn't look good last week.
No,
or in the preseason. He played all preseason and didn't improve.
I saw little to nothing of Chucks.
Me neither. Where am I at? Why does this thing keep refreshing?
Let's see.
That Super Bowl back in the day, the ball hit the ground. Where is the footage on that? And it wasn't a Super Bowl. In fact, I don't think we even went to the Super Bowl after that.
No, we didn't. We actually lost to the undefeated Miami Dolphins.
But it sparked the fucking franchise that...
Yeah, it was a play that started a dynasty.
It was a play that sparked the franchise, and...
Franco Harris, he did catch it, and I feel like, there's evidence. If you look at the NFL 100 commercial, they actually show the ball not hitting the ground. Maybe that's a little, I guess, tease or a little hint like, hey, it didn't touch. I guess. I don't know, because I don't think there's really any full footage from back in the day where it showed that the ball didn't touch. I don't freaking know.
But even that, or did it hit Fuqua or who's the other guy?
Jack Tatum.
Yeah, Tatum.
Only Fuqua knows. Only he knows, and he won't freaking say it.
Because back then, the ball couldn't touch offensive player, and you couldn't pitch it back to the other guy.
Yes.
As soon as it touched that one receiver, that was it. You couldn't pitch it back then.
Because if you pitch it back, it's a dead play. It'll be done. So we probably will never, ever know. But
it's a mystery, but yeah, it sparked the Pittsburgh Steelers that went on to win 6 Super Bowls. So
yeah, it did.
If you could keep one Steelers jersey you currently have and get rid of the rest, which one are you keeping? Holy shit. Do signed jerseys count? Because I'm keeping... Oh, fuck, no.
Dude, you're going to have to give me time to think.
Because I have... All right, I have a Ward, obviously. That's mine. My favorite Steeler of all time. Ward. I got a Polamalu signed, which is also the giveaway for the weekly predictions.
Yeah. I
bought another one for myself because I was just...
It's Troy.
Yeah. I got Minka. I got Franco Harris. This is a tough decision. I got Jack Ham. Troy.
You keep Troy?
Yeah.
You keep Troy? Man, I don't know.
I cried during his Hall of Fame speech, bro. I got to keep Troy.
See, I got the Mel Blount autograph. I got the Joe Green autograph. But the other jersey, I got Jack Lambert. I got I got Jack Lambert. I got L.C. Greenwood. I got Dwight White. I got Rod Woodson, Marquise Pouncey, T.J. Watt, Ben Roethlisberger, Juju, Claypool, Connor, Hayward. I'm just telling you all my jerseys.
Oh God!
I don't mean to cut you off. If I had to keep one, probably the Mean Joe Green autograph.
Yeah,
greatest Pittsburgh Steeler of all time.
That's a given. We should start to go Daniel McCullers. Wait, this ain't 2019. Never mind. Man, I haven't heard his name in a long time. Daniel McCullers. Big Dan.
How's he doing? Isn't he with the Bears right now?
He still plays.
He might.
Daniel McCullers. He is a nose tackle who is currently a free agent.
Oh.
He was with the Bears last year.
Okay.
And was on the practice squad. So. Yeah. Good old Big Dan.
Yeah, Big Dan. I mean, best of luck to him in the future.
We totally remember Jordan Dangerfield and Morgan Burnett. God, those days are way behind us. Who will stop Max Crosby? Nobody. Again, we're going to have to get Najee to help out Chucks.
Najee, or if you want to try to get Derek Watt in there in some formation.
That, or, of course, we can keep Frymuth and or Ebron.
Well, not Ebron. Not Ebron.
Yes, but I'm still stating we could use the tight ends in there as to keep extra protection.
Yeah. If it's need be, which at the start, I mean, they may want to see how Chucks does, but I think in general, you just got to get an extra guy in there. Yeah. I'm sorry.
No one's going to stop Max Crosby.
I have no faith in Chucks.
This man's going to make the Pro Bowl this year.
Yeah.
That's my bold prediction for Max Crosby. But come tomorrow, there's only room for one Crosby in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Third and Renfro. I love that name for Hunter Renfro, man. Love it. I think the Steelers might have to... Why did it just refresh? Now I lost my fucking track. Motherfucker. Where's it at?
I think it went too high up.
I think I did too. Yeah, it totally went high. I think the defense might have to win us the first 6 games of the season, a.k.a. buy the O-line time to gel. That'll take us to the early bye. If we survive until then, we'll be golden after the bye, as long as you remain healthy, Edward.
Yes.
As long as you remain healthy. If we play Najee and some running back fake plays, it could help our offense because if we run a fake, everybody buys Harris, gives us room in the pocket.
Yeah.
Hence play action, under center. It opens the offense.
Which is something that we have been doing.
It's not predictable no more.
No.
With Harris in there, they're like, okay, you're going to give it to Najee? No one's fucking stacking the box no more all the time because it's either going to be a run play or a screen pass, or a check down, or a fucking drag, or a small slant.
Mm-hmm.
The offense is open. The box is open. We get plays down the middle of the field, which is where we got to attack tomorrow with the hurt linebacking core, with Frymuth, Juju, all the other receivers.
Yep. It's new and refreshing, and I love it.
That's what we got to attack tomorrow, is that middle of the field. Get some deep balls in there, man. I want to see Claypool, man. My boy, Big Play Clay.
Where is it? There it is.
Oh, almost dropped my headphones.
There we go.
Big Play Clay. Can I get on the... There we go. Yeah, buddy. So, if you guys don't know the story with this, okay, I have declared this as my, I don't know what to call it, but pretty much what happens is when we're in need of something big from any part of the team, offense, defense, special teams, whatever, I just bob the head. I need a name for this. The nickname is obviously Big Play Clay, but I need something else. Like, Good Luck Charms just sounds too stupid, too cliche.
Maybe the Magic Man?
Magic
Bobblehead? I don't freaking know.
The Magic Man. Was this Ricky Bobby?
I don't know. He worked well last week. He gave us magic, gave the team power. I mean, look at the special teams play. No lie, he shook the head, and special teams made the play. I'm not even kidding.
I don't want to jinx it, but yeah, that's going to be the thing all season. If I need something, that's my... I need you guys to come up with a name for it.
I mean, got to rely on Big Play Clay because he is a reliable guy.
Yeah. It's definitely going to be a great game. I cannot wait.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And it's going to be like a battle in the trenches, as Darian of the Spotlight Raider Talk. And huge shout out to him, man. That's what he said. It's going to be a game in the trenches. The run game, the O-line. How much can the O-line protect, give these quarterbacks time in the pocket, and help out the rushing game? Because both O-lines are revamped, young, new, hurt. Well, not particularly us, but still.
In some ways, it is. But yeah, it's gonna be key.
Yeah. Especially for the Raiders line, because again, they're more they're more specifically hurt.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we saw what all our pass rush did, especially Hayward.
Yeah, we stayed like 2-3 different times in the stream. Don't want to sound like a broken record, but the pass rush is
filthy.
Yes.
When you can rush 4 guys and get to the quarterback constantly and drop 7 back in coverage, that's a recipe for greatness.
It is.
And against a bruised line, man, of the Raiders with no star running back tomorrow, Derek Carr is going to have a lot of pressure on his shoulders, which we've seen over the past several years, man. The guy is clutch. Second most fourth quarter comebacks. Behind Stafford, I believe.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford. I thought he tied Stafford.
Well, he might have tied Stafford. You might be right. But he's clutch.
He can be, yeah. Carmen's a very good quarterback for the Raiders.
There was 1 year Will Allen had more sacks than Jarvis Jones. I totally believe that. I think every pass rusher in Steelers history has more sacks than Jarvis Jones.
I mean, I wouldn't disagree. I wouldn't.
Jay's life's in the building. What's up, Gio? How you been, bro? Been a minute, man.
Yeah, how you been, bro? How you doing?
Let's see. If the Steelers lose, you gotta buy. I am not buying a Josh Scobie Steelers jersey. Are you kidding me? Did they even make those? I'm searching eBay.
No, don't. Why? Yeah, because someone's gonna sell a Josh Scobie.
You don't know that.
Yeah, because someone bought a Josh Scobie jersey.
There's Josh Scobie.
There's no way.
Fuck Josh Scobie.
I like to know one guy that bought a Steelers Josh Scobie jersey.
All I see is
The guy played what, 4 games?
so all I see is Jags jerseys, which they only go for like $25. But that's it. Fuck Josh Scobie.
But hey, because of how terrible he played, we found Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, you're right. Didn't Rod Woodson retire a Raider? Well, I think he might have last played for the Raiders, but he retired a Steeler.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I think you're correct on that.
To Quavius Washington, yes, I remember all those names. I have a cabinet in my head that has all those names listed so that I am aware and I remember the horror we went through to get to where we are now.
I mean, I wish that wasn't the case for both of us. I really, really wish it wasn't.
Michael said bring Bruce Gudkowski back for this game. He'd be on the Steelers side, though.
He probably would be. Pittsburgh person, hometown team.
I think is he one of the broadcasters now for us?
He might be.
I forget.
If I'm not mistaken. I can't remember.
C. Brown says Frymuth will not be available tomorrow. He is still blocking Tre'Davious White. Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's funny, man.
Lamar Jackson versus Chiefs or Jalen Hurts versus 49ers in fantasy tomorrow. I'm torn. Well, Lamar Jackson's going to get you points nonetheless. Jalen Hurts versus the Niners? Do you trust that line against the Niners pass rush?
I probably
But the
wouldn't.
secondary is, like, iffy, man.
Yeah, they lost Jason Verrett, who I think it was either a torn ACL or Achilles, something like that. Nonetheless, that sucks for Jason Verrett. He was about to reach, his old prime self with San Francisco. And just like that, week 1 he's hurt, and now their secondary is bruised for San Francisco. It sucks. Who's their number 1 right now? Is it Emmanuel Mosley?
Yeah.
Isn't he hurt?
I don't know. I don't keep track of that.
I think I read somewhere that he was hurt. I don't know.
Oh, hell no. I am not buying a custom Josh Scobie jersey on NFL Shop. You tell me I got to spend $90 for a Josh Scobie jersey? I'm not doing that. I am not doing that. I am not doing that.
No, thank you. I'd rather buy a Garrett Hartley jersey.
But to answer your question, Lamar versus Chiefs or Jalen Hurts versus Niners? You got to go Lamar.
Yeah.
Do you? Because that line's beat up. Chris Jones is a monster. Go Lamar.
I'd probably say Lamar. Their linebackers are still kind of weak. He's got Mark Andrews.
See, I'm struggling too.
He's got Mark Andrews, if he doesn't throw deep, maybe, and just tries to rely on his running ability, then I guess.
Right.
I go Lamar, just in general.
Brian Brown, I like it. Bobbletron. Bobbletron.
That may be the new name.
I like that, Bobbletron.
Bobbletron. That's great.
Let's see what the hell am I searching up? There we go. TJ about to have 2.5 sacks. And Mr. Lamborghini, I see what the hell you're trying to make me say. I'm not going to say it.
No.
You can, let's see. Yeah, keep the pressure on Carr. I mean, the Steelers can do that.
Yeah.
I mean, their pressure rate's crazy. Steelers Freak says the Steelers will have 5 sacks tomorrow.
I love that.
I would love that. How many do you see? Okay, you know what?
Yep, here's a poll. Can you type it? There you go. There we go.
I'll just start 1, 2. Okay. How many sacks will TJ Watt have tomorrow?
Against Alex Leatherwood? Hopefully like 3.
Melvin Ingram 3 sacks. That'd be crazy.
That would be great.
For a rotational guy, he gets some pressure, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see what Carr said about the immaculate reception? Of course, yeah. I was watching Spotlight Raiders Talks live stream where he said, yeah, the ball touched the ground. That's his opinion. You know, the Carrs don't have a lot of great takes. Shout out to fucking David Carr, first round bust. Fucking bum.
I think he still holds the record for most sacks taken in a season.
Good. Fuck that bum. Fuck you. Fun fact, the first Steelers draft pick ever was a guy named William Shatner. Wait, whoops.
What?
Shakespeare. I said the actor. William Shakespeare. Excuse me. Yes, that was
Yeah,
me.
because the person, the mask that Michael Myers wore, yeah, that was the first round pick, or first ever pick of the Steelers.
Hey, speaking of which, I can't wait to that movie.
October 15th, Halloween Kills. I'm excited.
I'm not sure if I'm going to go to theaters for it. I might stay at home and just watch it on
I think you said it was Peacock they were streaming.
I think. But I can't wait for that shit, man.
No, I've actually heard, some reports saying that it's brutal, gory, and intense.
Yeah.
And I'm pumped. I'm excited. We waited a year for this movie.
Yeah, because they had to delay it because of the virus.
The pandemic, yeah. So I'm glad it's coming out. All we got to do is wait an extra month.
Tim, should I start Big Ben or Carr? Ben. And that's no biased.
Ben.
What do you think of my jersey collection? TJ Watt, Juju, Minka, James Conner, Hines Ward, Mike Wallace, and my oddest one, Rashad Mendenhall. I don't know why. We all have that one jersey we don't understand why we get. Like, what would be my oddest jersey?
I don't know.
If I'm going to be real with you, Antonio Holmes, and the only reason why I say that is because it's a youth large.
That he can still fit.
Maybe, I don't know.
I guarantee you can still fit. I don't know. I don't know which one I would say is odd, because... Oh.
Oh, what? No, it's okay. I know.
I got 2, and they're autographed, and I don't know why I got them. I don't. Well, one was a mystery, but one, I don't know why I got this one. It was after his rookie season. The mystery one was Ernie Mills. It's not a bad one. He was a key piece in that Super Bowl run.
But not everyone's going to know who Ernie Mills is.
No, and the second one, the one I wish I didn't have, and I don't know why I got after his rookie season, is Sean Davis.
A Sean Davis number 28 signed jersey, which, I mean, God.
Yeah, if anybody wants it, the bidding price is 5 cents. I really don't care.
5 cents?
You want it, I'll give it to you.
It has no value.
It don't. Sean Davis is now on the goddamn, what is it, the Bengals practice squad now?
Yeah. Wow, man. They're going to take that division with that signing. That's a hell of a jersey collection, man.
Mm-hmm. Great jersey collection.
Get a Steelers LeGarrette Blount jersey. I don't know. Do they still sell those?
Number 27?
Still. Did they sell those?
I don't know.
I always liked, man, it's such a shame that duo ended so abruptly because Blount was so upset that Bell was having such a great game.
He wasn't getting carries. He wasn't getting playing time. He actually walked off the field, went back to the locker room, I think.
Oh, I'm not getting playing time. Bell's having the game of his life on Monday Night Football versus the Titans. Go fuck yourself. Why are we going to take Bell out? Dumbass. He got Bell in trouble anyway. Who gives a fuck? Najee with 100+ on the ground. Defense with 5 sacks and 2 turnovers. Steelers 28. Raiders 17 says Soulful Steel 777. Fuck yeah.
That'd be great.
We're all hoping, man, Najee gets a big game tomorrow.
Yep.
Do you think Ben is for sure done after this year? I want to say yes, but at the same time, I feel like no because you don't know what Ben.
You never do. He's stubborn. He's always going to have that itch.
He's just... Like he says, maybe I don't have it anymore. But that's just him stirring shit up.
Yeah. I just can't see the guy playing at 40 or over.
No.
I can't. I'm sorry.
He's in his 18th year. Like, I don't see him playing at 40.
And he only signed a 1-year new contract. That's it.
Cap friendly, yeah.
I do think this is his last year. I do.
Raider fan here, much love and respect, brothers. I have a twin as well, and we're both diehards. It's going to be a great game regardless of the outcome. Go Raiders. Shout out to Raider twin, man. Twin 1, actually.
Yes.
So.
And shout out to Raider Twin 2.
Yes, one set of twins to another, man. Good luck tomorrow. It's going to be a hell of a game. Cannot wait. David Carr is giving Derek Carr advice on how to lay on his back for 3. That's right. That's right. All you guys are going to watch the new Chucky series on Sci-Fi. They brought all the original people back, and it looks pretty dope. Absolutely. Big fan of Chucky. Big fan of scary movies or horror in general. I mean, for fuck's sake. I have a shit face, Tiffany, and a Chucky doll collection right there, up there.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
I have a mask collection. I have 3 Michael masks. I have a Freddy mask, a Freddy glove, and what's his name?
Art the Clown.
Art the Clown from the movie Terrifier, which I can't wait for the second one.
Didn't they delay that one too?
Yeah, they did. But
why?
But yeah, I'm totally gonna watch it.
I know why.
They have the original people back. They got Andy. They got Kyle. They got the voice of Chucky. They got Tiffany. I mean, it should be a hell of a...
I'm really curious on how they're, going to do the series. Episode by episode, because we know how they do the movies. Episode by episode, I'm really intrigued and interested how they're going to do it. And it's the creators of Chucky, too. So they know what they're going to be doing.
Yes. And their most recent movies they've done have really revived the franchise.
It has.
If Raiders win, you have to get a Steelers Mike Vick jersey. I'll do that.
Okay, that's one I'm sure he'll do.
I've always liked Vick. I did.
Yeah.
I'll take it for 3 schmeckles. I'll give you 0.04 cents. He'll give you
Hey.
He'll give you a quarter of a cent.
Yeah. Deal. Just send the address.
Yeah, the Bengals.
Send the address. I'll send it right to you. First class shipping.
There you go.
I don't want it no more. It's literally sitting in my room collecting dust.
Do I hear 5 cents? 5 cents going once, going twice. Sold.
Yes, sold. 5 cents. I'll take it.
Well, the GT show has a bigger offer. Says Sean Davis signed jersey. You say, I'll be in the DM, sir, JKJ. Unless. Shout out to GT show, man, with a $5 super chat. Appreciate it. Hey.
Yep.
Hey, hit us up. Who cares? I mean.
I don't care to have it anymore. I really don't.
I wish G. Villanueva was with the Steelers this week. I'm glad he's not. Talking about Alejandro Villanueva? I'm so glad he's not.
I mean, just look how he was against Max Crosby.
There's a reason why we got rid of him. There's a reason why we let him walk.
Dude, he was only going to decline. He was only going to get older. The line needed to be younger. And I'm liking what Dan Moore's doing. I am. He allowed a sack, but, it's a rookie mistake. That tends to happen.
It's his first start. Big game, serious game. Yeah, he'll grow.
You're going to continue to go. He was very impressive throughout all of preseason and training camp.
Get a Landry Jones jersey?
No,
Fuck
no. Nope. No, I'd rather get Mike Vick.
I would much rather get, hey, like GC33 said, Mike Vick from that 2015 Monday night game against the Chargers.
I'd rather get a Duck Hodges jersey.
I agree. Which, congrats to him. He just signed with a team in the Canadian Football League.
Yeah.
I still have a sweet spot for Duck, man. That 2019 season was crazy.
Despite his bad play, he was very charismatic. I'll give him that. He definitely, and I think forever will have a home in Pittsburgh. He's just so charismatic, and that's the thing that us Steelers fans love as players. We love the charisma of these guys.
Thing is, he's not really a good quarterback.
He's not.
But his charisma, man.
It is. Like Banner with his charisma with the Steelers. How Marquise was with his charisma. Juju with his charisma. These players, man, their charisma, it's just something, You
gotta love these guys.
Yeah, you do.
Raider Twin 1 says, thank you, brothers. Twin 2 said, much love and respect as well. Good luck on the season after tomorrow. Peace. Peace to you, man. Have a great game tomorrow, man. Best of luck to the Raiders. Respect to you guys, man, as well as all of Raider Nation.
Yep.
And the Raiders franchise in general. Very successful franchise, so should be a great game, man. Old school rivalry.
Yeah, it will be.
In hindsight, we should have took Jalen Hurts. No. Because we wouldn't have Claypool.
Yeah, we won't have, and Hurts would just continue to be sitting.
Yeah.
He'd be benched.
He wouldn't be starting.
No.
I think Cam Hayward will get a sack. I agree.
Yeah. I do agree. I think it's bound sometime.
Ben will have 3 touchdowns tomorrow, which will actually, if he has 3 touchdown passes tomorrow, that will give him a total of 400 in his career. He'll be the 8th quarterback in NFL history to do that. Ben will have 3 touchdown passes tomorrow, and one of them will go to Fryermuth. I sure hope so.
Yeah.
The first Pet Sematary, my favorite horror movie. I don't know how old you guys were in the late 80s. We weren't a thought, man. We were born in the late 90s. Pet Sematary, though, man. I fucking love Stephen King. The first Pet Sematary movie was great. The acting could have been a little better from some of the guys, yeah. But the story was awesome, man. It sticks with me because I watched it as a child. I love Gage, love Church, Judd. The dude that played Judd, man, perfect actor.
Mm-hmm.
The new one sucked. Like, fuck that movie. But
it was awful. The first one, it wasn't all that great technically. Again, like you said, the acting could have been better.
It's a nostalgia
thing. It is a nostalgia thing. It's something about these Stephen King movies, that you just like, especially if you're a big Stephen King fan.
I watch Stephen King movies all day.
It's great.
Shining, the new one, Doctor Sleep, which is a sequel to The Shining, was great. Pet Sematary, Misery is one of my favorites. Let's see what else. It, which unpopular opinion, I love the '90s It more than the new It. Tim Curry was a much better It than Bill Skarsgård. Just saying. What other ones are there? There's Christine. There's Salem's Lot. No, wait. Did he do Salem's Lot? I think he did.
Yeah.
I think he did.
I think that was a TV movie.
Even then, though, even
mistaken.
outside the horror genre, Green Mile was great. Shawshank Redemption.
Shawshank Redemption is my favorite movie of all time.
Like, wow.
I just love the story and everything. You can tell we're big Stephen King dudes.
Well, we get it from my mama.
Yeah.
She is a she reads.
We can't tell you how many books she's read. Really.
I have a little collection of the books.
I got Pet Sematary in my room and read a couple chapters.
Yeah. Do you guys think Mason will be starter when Ben retires? He'll get a chance. I don't think he should be the starter at this point no more.
I have not seen much progression, Just like Chuck's, I kind of lost some hope on Mason.
It's crazy because 8 months ago we said start Mason, force Ben into retirement, see what he's made of.
But we weren't really thinking, of the current situation. We weren't thinking of the current situation. If Ben was going to retire, it would make the situation much worse.
Yeah.
So it was right for Ben to come back, and with what we were able to do in the offseason was just fucking near perfect.
Yeah.
If not picture perfect.
What quarterback prospects for next year do you like the most for the Steelers if Big Benjamin retires? I like Howe, the Wolf, man, Sam Howe, and Desmond the Ritter.
Yeah.
From Cincinnati. So, yeah, I love those guys, too. Those are my top 2 guys. A sleeper pick could be Phil Dracovic from Boston College. Very much like Ben. His arm strength is a little concerning, but the way he moves in the pocket and keeps his eyes down the field and is hard to bring down reminds me a little bit of Ben. I know, like, when you hear that about a quarterback, the first comparison is always Ben, but him mostly. He just
has that play style, man.
Right.
It's just very unique.
I want to see them color rush jerseys sometime this year. I'm sure we will. It might be the Thursday game versus the Vikings.
Might be, yeah. It won't surprise me.
There's plenty ducks for Duck to call in Canada. Well, good place for him. Ben's first time back in full fan capacity in 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
When is your guys' birthday? August.
Middle of August.
Mid-August. Deion Sanders is a quarterback, right? Does he look good? He has a quarterback son?
Wait,
I didn't know that.
Wait, what?
I knew his one son had a clothing line. I didn't know he had another son that played quarterback. Really?
I did not know that.
Give me a name.
If that's what you mean.
Deal with it says, I think we might see Witherspoon some tomorrow. 2010, us. I hope so. He was a healthy scratch last week. He was just one of the inactives.
Yeah.
But we could see him tomorrow. Yes. The dude that played Judd was Herman Munster on the old 60s show, which didn't last too long. But that was another show that's part of my child. I love the old school shit, man. The old Addams Family, the Monsters, man. That's what I grew up on.
Yeah, just the vintage, nostalgic, old, classic shows, man.
Like, don't associate me with this new generation. I don't do nothing this new generation does, bro.
No.
Fuck this new generation. I hate this shit. I'm old school. I watched some of the old school shit. I grew up with some of the old school stuff. I watched 80s movies. I witnessed some of the old school shows.
Old school cartoons.
Like
the old school, good shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Not today's stuff. Not TikTok and Nickelodeon and whatever. No.
I wasn't a 90s baby, but,
We grew up watching the old stuff because that's what our siblings did. They got us into it.
yeah.
And we fucking love watching it from time to time
Man.
because it's nostalgic.
I miss
and
my
we are
childhood.
a huge nostalgic type of people.
Speaking of which, man, shout out to Tales from the Crypt. That old HBO show. Love that fucking show.
Yeah.
I have all the seasons on DVD, man. I'm a collector.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Let's see. Steelers' next quarterback is most likely still in high school, says Nick B. I wouldn't doubt it.
No.
I wouldn't be surprised if that kid's shitting diapers now. I mean, let's be real.
I don't know.
You ever seen a movie in theaters and enjoyed it, but then you look at online views and see that everyone hated it? Yes. The Nun particularly. I like the Conjuring movies.
Yeah.
Some of the spin-offs and crossovers are pretty... I mean, like, 2 Annabelles are awful. The Nun... I like The Nun. It had a pretty illogical ending, but I like The Nun.
Yeah.
The Nun's a creepy bitch.
Yeah.
The new Conjuring I didn't like. I thought it was the weakest of the 3. It's still a good movie, but I wouldn't watch it.
Compared to the first 2.
I wouldn't watch it unless I'm showing someone the movie.
Yeah, of course.
Let's see. Ben not going to stick around that long? No. He's not going to stick around, but he's saying, we might have to go through some down years like we did with Bradshaw.
Yeah.
Alan Crook says, hello, Twins, in chat. What's up, man? Welcome to the chat.
Howdy. How you doing?
Get a Barry Bananas Foster jersey. I wonder if they sell them on eBay. Barry fucking Foster, man. He still leads the Steelers season record for rushing yards.
Yes, he does. You're not typing anything.
What? Oh.
Very...
There's his trading card. There's an action figure. Look at that. There's a Barry Foster jersey. It's signed. It is a bid. Currently 3 bids. It lasts 4 more days.
Man, Barry Foster, just think. If he wasn't a dumbass off the field, because I've read Bill Cowher's book. He said Barry Foster, he loved Barry Foster. He loved him as a player. Was a dynamic runner, and it showed in that season where he still leads the Steelers in rushing yards in a season. Great player, but he was not smart off the field. But if it wasn't for that, Jerome Bettis would never became a Steeler.
We wouldn't have the bus.
We would never have had Jerome Bettis. We wouldn't.
You guys are lucky you didn't have to go through the Bubby Brister years. Yeah, Bubby Brister, fucking Mark Malone, Neil O'Donnell. Cordell Stewart was way ahead of his time. Yeah, I know who the quarterbacks were, but thankfully we weren't even existing at that point. So
no,
thank God. Literally, as soon as Ben's been our quarterback our whole lives. That's what we know. That's what we grew up on. That's what we still live off of.
Yeah, still.
Getting back to the poll, 59 votes. How many sacks from TJ tomorrow? 12% one, 2% at 2 at 34%, 3 42%, and all of them with 12%.
Okay. Watt, man, whether he gets sacks or not, he's gonna apply some constant pressure, and he'll probably be held at times. There'll probably be some no calls. That's expected, but that's TJ Watt, man. The best edge rusher in the league.
Yeah.
The 2-time uncrowned defensive player of the year, and we will continue to keep saying it.
Yeah, might be 3-time by the time next year. Do you think we will draft a quarterback in 2022 or 2023 draft? 2022. We just have to.
Yeah.
I don't care if Ben returns. We have to. Back to the Future, man. That was a hell of a trilogy. You know what's crazy, though? I've only seen all 3 of the movies only once. But
you're probably going to be shocked. I've never seen them.
You need to.
I know I do, and I feel like I should punch myself because I haven't. Because
you need to.
I know they're great movies. Believe me, I know they're great. I've seen some glimpses of the films. I've just never seen them fully.
Yeah.
I need to. I do. I really do.
You.
What?
Muck. You 1-on-1 Artie Burns. You winning all day. All day.
Bro, are you kidding?
All day, brother.
Are you kidding?
All day. Hey, man, I never played football, unfortunately. I always wanted to. Cliche as hell. I wanted to be a football player growing up as a kid. I did. My position would have been wide receiver. It's the position I fascinated the most because of that man right there.
Yeah.
And, you know, we all played street football when we were kids. We're all proud to admit it. We all played street football on concrete, on grass, turf, whatever, dirt, mud. We all played street football. Around the block, man, I had a hell of a reputation for having reliable hands, man. I was like a Steve Largent.
One way to put it.
I had reliable hands, man.
Yeah, you did.
Catching shit in the dark.
Once
in the cold weathers.
Funny story. One time I was in coverage with him because every time it was street football, if I was not on his team, which was rarely.
No, it was always one-on-one, bro.
Yeah, it was always me and Danny. And I'm not going to lie, I was never a defensive back. I was never good at coverage.
Me neither.
I could never cover the
Me
guy.
neither. Bro, you think I'm already burned in coverage, bro. Real shit.
But one time he actually recreated the helmet catch.
I did.
Like one of our friends threw the ball and he caught it with his head.
And then I fell over and scraped my fucking shoulder, but yeah.
The touchdown was worth it, right?
Yes, it was. Let's see what else.
No, it was fun times, man. I look back. I think we all should. Look back at our childhoods.
I remember one time, man. A few kids came around the block. And we were just playing football, man. We had an all-time QB, our brother-in-law. He had a fucking arm, man. And I remember I went deep. First play, I recreated the Julio Jones catch that he got on Luke Kuechly.
Oh yeah.
And I reached over and just fucking stole that shit. Touchdown.
When he was little, he had fantastic hands. He was not the most polished route runner.
Fuck no, bro. I look silly as shit.
But his hands were ball magnets. He was a great receiver.
Man, I wish I could go back to those times, man. I miss that shit.
Tell me about it.
Man, I'm thinking about that now, man.
It's good.
I'm old.
It's good to look back. It's good to look back at your childhood.
Shout out to KJ. Shout out to Tyreek. Shout out to Tony. Shout out to what was his name?
Makai?
Yeah, Makai, bro.
All those guys, man.
That's it, man. That was some fun times.
Yeah.
Thoughts on Bud getting one tackle? I mean, he's just coming back from an injury, first game. But God almighty, did he look pretty rough and silly.
Kyler Murray made him freaking... He made his legs look like spaghetti.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, I hope Bud, bounces back. I hope he has a great game. He definitely can against Seattle. Just, it depends if he can be that consistent player that he started to be in his later years with Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Vincent says I was an extra in the bad movie, The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. Really? The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh? I've never heard of it.
Neither have I.
I'm searching it now.
I feel like I should have.
The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh was released in 1979.
Really?
Oh, damn.
The
Fish That Saved Pittsburgh tells the story of a struggling professional basketball team, the Pittsburgh Pythons, whose continuous losing streak and lack of talent has made them the laughingstock of Pittsburgh. Yeah, especially in the 70s. Several players asked to be traded to other teams, partly due to the bad publicity and the presence of the difficult but highly paid star player Moses Guthrie, which was he was acted by Julius Evering. Believing that the team needs a miracle, ball boy / water boy Tyrone Millman, which is the actor's name is James Bond,
the third,
turns to astrology to improve the team's fortunes. He brings his idea to astrologer, and they come up with the perfect concept. A team composed entirely of players born under the astrologic sign of... What the hell? I don't know how to pronounce that. The star sign of... Okay. The team is reborn... Okay, so they turn the sign... I don't know how to pronounce that. They turn that name into their name.
Right.
So that's interesting. Okay. I'm going to have to check it out.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Where can you find it? YouTube.
You can rent it on YouTube, yeah.
Kareem's in the movie? What the hell?
Oh, really?
Apparently.
Huh.
Wow. I've never heard of it. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah, most definitely.
Even if it is bad, man, I'll still check it out.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we at? Tyson Alalu with a sack. TJ Watt the forced fumble. And Najee with 120 yards with 2 touchdowns. Steelers win 34-21, says Derwin Andrews. Awesome.
Great prediction.
I'm loving these predictions, man. I consider you Steelers fans, and it's a beautiful thing to see younger generations of Steelers fans. Black and gold will never die. Absolutely.
It won't die, brother. It will not.
Absolutely, man. Great quote from Brian Brown, man. I had a friend in the fish that saved Pittsburgh, Brian Powell. Man. Yeah, I might have to watch his film after the stream, man. Real shit. I'll rent it for $3. Check it out.
Yeah.
2-5 last 7 games against the Raiders, just saying. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty bad.
Our reputation for the Raiders, especially recently, is not great.
But we've also had horrible defenses those last
That's
few
true.
games.
That is true.
I mean, God, the Terrell Pryor 90-something yard touchdown. Holy fuck. The 15 game? Yeah, AB had 284 yards.
And we
Defense
won that.
was
We won that
ass,
game,
though.
but yeah, the defense was terrible. Derek Carr had almost a career game. Who was that one? Oh, it was Amari Cooper who was wide open in the end zone.
That Lawrence Timmons was on Michael Crabtree.
That was not good.
Didn't it come down to Landry Jones coming in and Antonio
Yeah.
Brown just running up the sideline, and then who got the touchdown?
No, I don't think it was a touchdown. I think it was a game-winning field goal by Chris Boswell.
You might.
I think Chris Boswell.
right.
Yeah.
And then of course 2018. We're not going to talk about that.
No, let's not.
Yeah, John Walker adds 2-1 at home though. We
It's
are
true.
home tomorrow, obviously. The mojo and aura around this defense feels special. As good as Steelers' defense has always been, defense could be legendary. It's crazy because we don't have Bud Dupree.
No.
And Hayward, specifically, mind boggles me about Hayward, man. This man's 32 or something. He's just the most fit I've ever seen him. And he ages like a fine wine. Gets better every year.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how?
It's fucking
Just
crazy.
how?
It's so, dude. It's so crazy. It's so good.
Fitzpatrick dominates tomorrow. 2 picks. I sure hope so.
Fingers crossed, man. That would hype me the fuck up.
Yeah, I say I'm old, but I'm obviously not old. I'm only 22 years old. Both are.
Yeah.
Raiders Nation, we're coming to kill. I sure hope so. You're going to have to. You're going to fucking have to. Steelers win every position battle against the Raiders except maybe tight end. Yeah, tight end's a given for the Raiders. I mean,
Yeah, it was Darren Waller.
there's only maybe 2 tight ends better than Darren Waller, and that's an argument.
That is.
One of my friends lost 2 guys, then landed on his head and got concussion.
Ooh.
But we won.
I mean, street football, that happens. Can't tell you the many times we fell and scraped our legs,
Hey.
arms, face.
Paul Cruz said it himself, man. It's football. Shit happens.
Yeah.
What would be your Madden rating in backyard football terms? You're priming now? God almighty. Prime, I'm going to go with a respectable 85.
Okay.
Speed would probably be a 70. No, wait, no, because they said I had crackhead speed, so.
I didn't know they said that.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I give my speed an 84.
Okay.
Hands would definitely be a 99.
Route running?
12. I didn't always know how to get open.
No.
In fact, the way I would be able to get open is what quarterback I had, I'd always I have a specific signal of when to pump fake. That way it edges the DB out so I have some cushion.
Right. And it's smart. It's great communication with the quarterback. And that's why you got open so many times. That's why.
But I could always catch in traffic.
Yeah.
They'd have to hold me, man.
I remember, I just thought of this right now. I remember one play, you were going deep, someone threw it. I can't remember who threw it, but they threw it, and you caught it. And immediately as you caught it, your legs actually hit a van. I actually remember that play. I'm surprised you actually held on to it.
Oh, God, dude, we had a reputation for hitting cars, bro. My God. Anytime a car would hit, or the football would hit a car, we'd get out of Dodge, bro.
Just hide.
Run.
Just hide, make sure nobody saw who hit.
Car would go off. We'd be skadooting out, bro. God, man.
The ball would just be laying there on the street like, fuck it.
We had a reputation so bad every time we got out there to play, there was this older lady that sit on the porch and watch because we used to always hit a car.
Yeah. We had to be more, safe and careful. When nobody's out there, we didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I agree, though. We need a nickname for this defense. Steel Curtain's already took, and no one's going to replace that. We need a nickname for the defense. I don't know what it would be, though.
I can't really think of anything, but I agree. I think it'd be, a new generation nickname. Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I agree on this, D, possibly ending up being compared with the very best, the free agent pickups for depth and starters. Colbert's best work, and that's saying a lot. Colbert gets better.
I have to agree.
Man.
I have to agree. This has probably been Colbert's best work.
It's crazy because he takes it year by year. He's only signing 1-year extensions.
And he knows the mistakes he did. Him and Tomlin both. They both know the mistakes they did with the draft selections and how the defense worked out. But, they've looked at it, and they're like, you know what? What the hell are we doing? What the hell are we thinking? We got to get out of our own, zone. We got to benefit the defense. And they traded for Minka Fitzpatrick. They traded up for Bush. They signed Joe Hayden. They signed all these guys. Steven Nelson, although he's not with the team, still a notable corner that helped us a lot.
Yeah. So apparently we have a little argument in the chat. Or I'd say a respectable argument. Between Michael Guerrero and John Walker.
Wow, what's going on?
Well, apparently,
what's going on?
Let's see where the source was. Where has been the source? So Walker says Guerrero, it was still a tie ball game without the touchdown. Our D is far superior to Baltimore, right? And Bennett's superior passer to Lamar, exactly. So he says, you had a month to prepare for the Bills. Awkward. Go Raiders. Your boys are on a short week playing against the best defense in the NFL at their place with fans for the first time in 2 years with no guards. Steelers are going to spank you. I would agree. I think the benefit's on our side. By the way, you find it fucking weird how they all voted for the Bills. Now everyone's saying Steelers this week. Like, fuck you.
I hope that doesn't jinx us. That really does.
That's what they're trying to do. I honestly don't see how Vegas is going to score. If you can't score, you can't win. 100%. I can see how they score.
Oh, yeah, most definitely,
How much? I don't see a lot.
I can see maybe a little less than 20 or exactly 20.
I can see it. That's a respectable amount.
Yeah.
I'm
just saying, in Buffalo, we only limited Josh Allen and that dynamic offense to what? 16 points?
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Edwards, Ruggs, Waller, Renfro, Drake, awkward. Minka, Edmonds, Hayden, Sutton, Pierre, Bush, Schobert, Watt, Highsmith, Ingram, Hayward, Alualu.
It's a top 3 defense. I'm sorry. Not underestimating your targets. You guys got
Definitely
great young targets. They're only going to grow. But you're looking at a top 3 defense you're going up against. And with your bruised offensive line, I say good luck. Yeah. I do. I really do.
In a respectful way, yes.
In a respectful way, yes.
Let's see. Unpopular NFL opinions, anyone?
Unpopular NFL opinions? I don't know.
Let's see. Unpopular NFL opinions. See, I always think of these like when I'm not on camera. Then as soon as the camera hits, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you can't remember exactly.
Chiefs or Ravens? Chiefs. That's a no-brainer.
Chiefs. Unpopular NFL opinion, I don't know. The NFC East is terrible. I don't know.
That's not an unpopular opinion.
It's not unpopular. I know, it's obvious. I don't know. I'm just throwing an opinion out there, although there's probably a fucking fact.
Unpopular opinion? I got one. It's not Lamar Jackson's fault. He has a shit coordinator.
That's a discussion.
He has a shit line. He has a shit receiving core.
Yeah.
You know what I heard in the broadcast booth on Monday versus the Raiders? The Ravens have not had an 800-yard receiving weapon since Mike fucking Wallace did it in what? What was it, 2016?
I think you were correct on that.
Mike fucking Wallace. And no, not the journalist, man. No one cares about the journalist. Why does Google do that? Why do you do that, Google?
Yeah, let's see. I think that is 2016.
2016, he had 1,000 yards. No receiving weapon for the Ravens has gotten close to 800 ever since.
No. Not at all. Not even Mark Andrews. And Mark Andrews, I feel like, is still underrated. I feel like he's still very reliable. I do.
It's not Lamar's fault. Could it be a better quarterback? Absolutely. There's no excuses no more when it comes to that, but it's not all Lamar's fault.
No, it's not.
Even then, I think a quarterback, we all say, oh, Ben didn't have a rushing game. He didn't have a line, reliable weapons. And they're shitting on Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson has the same issues.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we at? Unpopular opinion, Ed Reed is the best safety of all time. That might be an unpopular opinion, but it's also very respectable.
Yeah, it is.
ESPN pushing the narrative that Big Ben is the worst quarterback in the AFC North Division. All off 1 week. Definitely not.
Okay,
He's still the best. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, bro, does last year not, explain it all?
Lamar is still struggling as a passer. As a passer, okay? Even though what I just said about him, he is still struggling as a passer. There's no excuses at this point.
Joe Burrow, he's very good. Yes, he got hurt last year,
But if you're saying he's the best quarterback off of what? 4 games?
No, Joe Burrow is not.
And Baker Mayfield? Have you seen what this man can do under pressure? Nada.
He cost them the game. He threw the pick. He threw the pick against the Chiefs. Ben, his stats were similar to fucking Justin Herbert. I probably hit the mic. He had the same stats as Justin Herbert, who won Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Feed that narrative. Go on ahead. You do it every single year. Go on ahead. Go on ahead. You have permission. Go on ahead. I don't care. Well, I do, but I
want to get on a new topic, though. How about those Giants, man? How about the football team?
How about that Thursday night football game?
What the hell was that?
That shit was crazy.
That shit was so stupid. Like, how the hell do both teams almost blow the game away in the fourth quarter? Just how?
It goes to show how terrible both teams are, really.
Because the Giants, they were leading. Oh, first of all, the entire game was a one-possession game.
It was.
So that's NFC East rivalry. But the fact that the Giants could have easily won this game 4 times. The long touchdown run from Daniel Jones.
Taken back because of a holding penalty.
Which Daniel Jones did not have a bad game. 1 touchdown pass, 250 yards. He had 95 rushing yards on the ground and a touchdown.
Yeah.
Should have had more off of that second touchdown run that was taken back. Daniel Jones had a solid game.
He did. That was probably his best performance, really, in quite a while.
Barkley,
especially in prime time.
Barkley did nothing, 57 yards, and I think he had a 41-yard run at one point. God. Let's do the math. Barkley had a 41-yard run, correct?
Yes.
I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, on 1 run.
The rest of his carries, he only got 16 yards on. So he had 13 carries for 57 yards. If you take away that 41-yard run, he only has 16 yards on 12 carries.
I'm going to throw this in the unpopular opinion in the NFL discussion. I don't think it's all Barkley's fault either.
No, that line is shit.
The line, I think it's got some injuries they're bargaining with.
Well, Gates went down with a serious leg injury. First to him.
And fucking Andrew Thomas ain't living up to that fucking early draft pick potential. I think he was actually taken ahead of Tristan Wirfs, if I'm not mistaken.
He was the first tackle off the board.
Which I did not get.
I did, because you could go either way, still get a solid tackle.
But Andrew Thomas compared to Tristan Wirfs?
Well, yeah, obviously. Well, Wirfs is a right tackle. They need a left tackle.
Nate Solder is getting old as fuck.
Correct.
So, I don't know. But
Thomas is doing a little better, though.
He is, but the offensive line still is not benefiting Barkley
But
a lot.
also, fucking Darius Slayton's drop. Was it slightly overthrown? Yeah, sure. But it's in your fucking hands. Cast the ball.
No, Slayton was wide open. I don't know what the football team was doing. There was no safety up there. I don't know what the hell William Jackson was even doing on that play. He pretty much let Slayton go right past him.
I imagined he thought there was a safety deep. That's why he didn't do much.
But there wasn't, and Slayton was wide open. If he caught it, it would have been a touchdown.
That would have sealed it.
He still dropped it. I don't know how you drop a wide open touchdown like that.
It was 23-20 at that point. If he caught it, game's over. Takes all the momentum out of Washington. Instead, they have to punt then, and the football team responds immediately. Taylor fucking Heineke. How about this guy?
And his third, I believe it was his third NFL career start. The guy's a warrior. The guy is a fucking damn good football player.
336 yards, 2 touchdowns
He
to
did.
Scary Terry, who had 11 receptions, 107 yards, 1 touchdown. This man is a fucking monster. Scary Terry out of Ohio State, what a machine. J.D. McKissick came up big late in the game where he caught a big catch up towards the right sideline, up the field, and then immediately the next throw, he throws a crazy touchdown pass to Ricky Seals-Jones.
Yep.
Gives them the lead.
Heineke busted his ass off.
And then the football team makes a stop, right? They make a stop, and all you got to do is run the ball, run the clock, kill their timeouts. What do they do on second down? They throw the ball, and Heineke's picked off. Why the fuck would you call a pass play on second down, or even in those moments? Run the ball. Antonio Gibson had 5.3 yards average.
In that game, yeah.
Give him the ball.
I don't understand why you would not give him the ball.
Like, it's just so stupid.
Even if you weren't going to make the first down, you're having the Giants waste a timeout.
That exactly, and that's what makes this game so fucking stupid. If you want to throw it on third down, fine.
Yeah, that's understandable, but don't do it on second down.
But it's just so
Well,
stupid.
you gave the Giants the ball back, and they ended up scoring only a field goal still.
And then what? With how much longer? Like a minute and 20 something?
Something like that, yeah.
Heineke drove down the field and gave them field position. In
For
which
field goal.
Dustin Hopkins missed the first field goal. Game's over, right? Except there was an offside penalty on Dexter Lawrence, which if you look at the replay, it's not really offside because he timed the snap perfectly. So, yeah, the Giants kind of got screwed. But it's just so silly.
Yeah.
They got offside on a fucking field goal attempt to win the game.
Mm-hmm.
So Hopkins gets a second chance, makes the field goal, and the football team gets their first win of the season.
And the Giants lose. They go 0-2.
For the 5th straight year. That's just stupid. It's just so stupid to see how both these teams almost threw the game away in the fourth quarter. But I am happy for Taylor Heineke. That man's a football player. That man's a warrior. His journey has been hella fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I think he should still start over Fitzpatrick when Fitzpatrick's back in 3 weeks.
No, I agree. I remember watching that football team and Buccaneers wildcard game. I felt like Heineke busted his ass off in that game. I felt like he had a stellar performance against a defense like the Bucs.
I'm liking what I'm seeing from Heineke, man. His presence in the pocket, he doesn't look too jittery, too scared. He's calm. He throws some nice passes. Like,
I got to say, his accuracy is very underrated. He threw some accurate football, especially to McKissick and Ricky Seals on that two-play drive that led to a touchdown.
and this guy played in the XFL.
He did. He did.
And now he's a starter and got his first career victory, man. Good for him.
And the Giants, you talk about a dumpster fire. Loaded with talent. I really like their defense a lot. The receiving core is very good. Kadarius Toney, he's now complaining that he's not getting playing time. It's only 2 weeks, but I can't really blame him because the Giants already had a stacked wide receiver core coming out of free agency, and they still used a first-round pick on Kadarius Toney, and they're not even using him.
What?
He's averaging negative. He's averaging negative 1 yard per game.
In fact, everyone watching this has more receiving yards than Kadarius Toney.
You have more receiving yards.
Congratulations. That's a running meme on Twitter. But I don't understand why they drafted Kadarius Toney in the first round. You have Kenny Golladay and, what's his name? Darius Slayton outside. You put Sterling Shepard in the slot. He's had a great first 2 weeks. That's it. That's all you need. Barkley's a versatile weapon.
Yeah, bro, that first-round pick for the Giants could have been used for an offensive lineman, a linebacker on the defense, somebody. Instead, they went with Toney. He's not really being used, not yet at least. That has yet to be seen for New York. But nonetheless, the Giants had like 3 or 4 different opportunities to win the game, and they pretty much just let it slip right through their hands, like Darius Slayton with that drop.
Pretty much. Man, it's just silly.
I think just in general, the NFC East is just a dumpster fire.
It's just silly.
None of the teams should have fucking won. They both played, well, there were players that busted their ass off, but both players made several mistakes, especially with the play calling.
It's just, I don't get it from both teams.
It's just going to be the same as last year and the year before that and the year before that. Whoever wins the NFC East is going to be the first team to lose. They're not going to the divisional round.
That's
They're
a
not.
guarantee every year.
Yeah.
Is Joe Hayden hurt? Yeah, he has a groin injury.
He is questionable, but I do expect him to play.
I hope he plays. He's going to have to. Oh, interesting, Xavier. He said, unpopular opinion, Tom Brady is overrated. He leeches off good field position, great defenses, PI calls, and luck to win all his games. Don't believe me? Check out Barry McCocker's video.
I mean, that's always been, an argument for a lot of NFL fans, when it was with the Patriots, and it's still the case, with the Bucs. I can see why you say that. I do.
Does he benefit off the refs? Yeah. Yeah. Jesse James. Yeah.
Jesse James got the ball.
But Tom Brady's the GOAT. And I can't believe I'm saying that still. I admit it. Tom Brady's the GOAT.
It's around that time, where it's undeniable. Tom Brady, whether, you like it or not, one of the greatest of all time. Probably the greatest of all time.
He is. I mean, he said he might play till 50. This man has zero signs of retiring any minute.
He has zero signs of slowing down, bro.
Because he's not. Electric Visuals, what's up, man? Says, what's up? Y'all late for the stream. Don't see Raiders scoring 40 on the defense. No, I don't see any team outside maybe the Chiefs scoring 40 on defense.
No, I don't.
But even then, do you see the Chiefs scoring 40 on the defense? I don't know. Again,
I mean, that's Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Right, but, this defense has remained healthy all year. That's why I love the depth, because we can keep these guys fresh.
Yeah. Put these guys in rotations, use them in different packages and everything. It's just so great and unique. I even got to give Keith Butler credit with what he's doing with his play calling. I do.
I've even thought to myself, like, should we extend him? Because, man, yeah, his linebackers on receivers, that scheme, it's
a pain. It's annoying to see, but at the same time, he's got guys that are somewhat capable of, being in coverage. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but specifically his blitz packages, his pass rush, it's been so successful. It's been the most successful we've seen it in franchise history under Butler.
And you got to think, if you were to leave,
how would that have an effect on?
Yeah, would that still be the same? Would it decline? Like, do we really want that, knowing the guys we have now?
I don't know. I've thought maybe we should extend them. I don't know.
I mean, the pass rush is just so crucial. It's our best, our best trait on defense. It's our most dominant thing on the team, I'd say.
Right.
The pass rush. Keith Butler knows what he's doing. He used to be the linebackers coach for several years under Dick LeBeau before he was promoted when Dick LeBeau left for Tennessee.
Yeah, in 2015.
Yeah. And since then, the pass rush has been so key, so clutch. Do you really want that to go away?
I don't know. It's tough. If he does, I'd gladly promote Carl Dunbar.
Absolutely.
But I don't know, man. I look at this pass rush. I see what they do. I've seen how effective it's been since he's, been promoted.
Taking the role.
It's you gotta think. I don't know, man. That's for off-season talk.
That is for off-season talk, yeah.
We don't want no off-season here yet. Funny if the Chargers and Rams made the Super Bowl, because this year it's in SoFi. Home field advantage for both teams.
That is true. They share the same stadium.
Rams are our favorite. Chargers, I don't know if they're there yet. They're definitely not there yet. But the Rams, yeah, they're definitely a favorite.
Yeah.
Nicknamed the Steel Hurtin', because when asked the other quarterback how he feeling, he's still hurting.
I like that.
I fucking love that.
I love that a lot.
That is genius. The Terra Pit defense, that's the name I'm giving this defense, a combination of Terrible Tout and Pittsburgh. I like that too.
Yeah.
There's many names we could give this defense.
Many names, man.
Steel Curtain's taken and irreplaceable. So, yeah, I'm loving these names, man. Let's take a look at the poll. 96 votes, and 3 are still in the lead with 41%.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy.
That is crazy. That's awesome. Let's see. Where are we at now? What do you guys think about calling up Kevin Rader? I'd do it for special teams help. Why we need 4 tight ends, I don't know.
Unless injury, knock on wood. But I did see that Eric Ebron was on the injury report. I mean, he seems to be good now. But who's to say that's not a lingering issue later on into the season?
Could be.
Maybe he's a candidate for IR if it gets worse, maybe, and then Rader can get called up. I don't know.
It's a possibility. I'm glad he's on the practice squad, though.
Yeah.
Let's see. How do you guys think the Steelers will rotate secondary tomorrow? Do you think they will stick with that strategy? Yes.
Yeah, I think they should.
Again, it keeps guys fresh. It helps a lot. Their dime package where they can put Sutton in the slot, Pierre outside. They can put Norwood in dime or Norwood in the slot. and Sutton outside, or they put Minka in the slot and maybe put Norwood deep back, or have only one safety deep in Edmonds. There's many ways they could rotate this secondary. It's very creative, but I love the depth we have because it's capable of doing so.
Most definitely. Yep.
I love the secondary. Some of the losses were pretty severe. Hilton, Nelson, I guess, but seeing how Sutton did last week, I'm curious to see if he can keep it up tomorrow.
Yeah, same with James Pierre and Trey Norwood. We got guys that can fill in those roles.
And again, maybe Witherspoon, Carl Joseph when they get active and promoted.
Yeah.
So, what do you mean you don't know? Of course, you extend Butler any way you can. Keep Dunbar as well. I sure hope so. It's crucial to keep those two guys because they both made the defense better.
I will admit that, yeah, they have. Especially Dunbar.
The only reason why I question Butler remaining is because, he's been with the organization for how long? Is he contemplating retirement? Do you want something fresh? But at the same time, if it's working, why get rid of it?
Yeah. It's not broken, don't fix it.
Yeah. As a Raiders fan, I ask, how confident in your O-line? I truly believe this game tomorrow will come down to which O-line holds up better and longer. I agree. It's going to be a battle of the trenches for sure.
Yeah.
As Darren of the Spotlight Raider Talk said. Again, huge shout out to him. We were on his channel with him and his boy Hammer, just talking Steelers Raiders football.
How confident in our offensive line?
I love our interior offensive line. Our tackles are going to be tested again. Max Crosby. I do think Ngakwe is going to play. Our tackles are for sure going to be tested. This entire O-line altogether will be, but
yeah, but
more so the tackles.
Especially the tackles. I got to give the Raiders credit. Their pass rush, considering how it's been the past few years, especially when they traded away Khalil Mack, it was very, very terrible. The pass rush was the worst. But then they stacked that defensive line with a lot of talent. Max Crosby, Yannick Ngakwe, Carl Nassib, Cleveland Farrell, Solomon Thomas, guys like that, Jonathan Hankins.
Quentin Jefferson. Darius Philon, who's
they've stacked that defensive line a lot with not a lot of, big names, but a lot of talent that you can rotate and get guys involved, and they can really rush the passer. And that's my biggest concern facing the Raiders. If not Darren Waller, it's definitely the Raiders pass rush.
Yeah, because the line is still concerned. They're growing pains. I hope they take what they did last week and just adjust and grow, especially Dan Moore for sure.
Yeah.
I got to keep in mind, man, the tight ends for sure are going to come in and block to limit them. And Najee, of course, going to remain in pass pro. So I got to keep that in mind. I'm a little confident in this line tomorrow. It does worry me. It will all year, but I'm a little confident in this line. I think your guys' line, the Raiders' line, is just a little more banged up, especially interior.
Yeah.
Especially interior, and that's where we attack.
That's where we're going to have to attack.
Because one great thing about this pass rush is we can run 3 outside linebackers. And the way we do that, we have Highsmith. We got Watt on the edge. But you can run Melvin Ingram interior.
Yeah, and similar to the Vince Williams type of role. You know how Vince Williams was as a blitzer at times in those packages. Ingram can fit right in there.
And that's the role, because how often are you going to blitz Bush and Scobert?
Exactly. They got to be guys that can be able to make the tackles, spy on the quarterback, remain in coverage. Yeah. So getting Ingram in there as that Vince Williams role player.
Again, it's just a brilliant fucking signing.
It is. I still don't know how we got him. It was a massive steal. It was a great signing. It's insane.
Clinton, I agree. I hope we keep the pressure rushing just 4. If we can do that, I mean, wow. We did it last week. We got to keep it up.
Yeah, we do.
And the Raiders line just, banged up.
It is.
And Leatherwood's a question mark against Watt. Big question mark. So, honestly, yeah. If our D starts off having trouble with Waller, I think we might see some Witherspoon who will eventually take over an outside corner spot. Says deal with it. You think so? Because he's only on his 1-year contract. You think he takes over the outside spot? Is that later into the year, or is that just, you thinking long term?
Maybe in some certain, packages. Certain,
Well, dime packages, yeah.
Yeah.
The Hornets' Nest defense is the perfect nickname because they swarm to everyone that has the ball. I like that.
Yeah.
Hornets Nest. Because they do. Yeah, I mean, just
There's no escaping.
Every player is just where the ball is at.
Yep.
There's when you look at this defense, man, there's many things you can call it, but one thing that sticks with you is hustle. Hustle.
Yeah.
No one gives up on a play.
Where the ball is, they go to it.
Do you think the Steelers will blitz this week? I do. I think they will a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, I think immediately they'll hold off because they trust the 4 guys they got. But we'll see how the game goes, and we might blitz. But at the same time, we got to be able to limit the receivers and Darren Waller. So we might not blitz as often as we all thought or all think. Just to limit the Waller and them.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It could be both. We could mix it up.
Yeah, which I can definitely see. But if the 4 guys, just remain consistent and pressure the guys, I mean, maybe we'll be in good hands, hopefully. We should be.
Yeah. Fun NFL concept when the team wins, they take any player they win from your roster and they give you any player. Crazy to imagine what the teams would look like at the end of the year. God, that'd be weird.
Mm-hmm.
According to Colin Cowherd, Carr has been the worst quarterback under pressure in NFL history. Really? Really? I'm searching that up. Derek Carr, under pressure.
Yeah, there we go.
Carr earned his position by proving that he was unafraid of using his arm to get the Raiders out of trouble, averaging 8.7 yards per attempt under pressure, second highest mark in the NFL. That was last year.
Wait, Colin Cowherd said he was one of the worst?
NFL.com, man. They put up a report. Hopefully there's no video. The hell?
There probably will be.
Okay. It says 10 quarterbacks under pressure. Ryan... What? Okay, there's no volume. There better not be no volume.
Well, we turn it off. All right, top 10 quarterbacks under pressure. Ryan Tannehill, Derek Carr. So...
One was Ryan Tannehill. Under pressure, he had a 112.4 passer rating.
All right, so Tannehill was number 1.
Drew Brees
was number 2.
Derek Carr was 103.7 passer rating, plus 5.9% completion rate above expectations. 66.7% completion rate.
I can't see Derek Carr being one of the worst under pressure. He finds a way to be clutch. He finds a way to evade pressure and make plays happen. He did against the Ravens Monday night.
Yeah. Here, I'm going to read what they read on the card. Now, here, we can be surprised. We just spent 4 months listening to folks openly wonder whether Carr's days as a Raider were numbered, which honestly could still be a fact. I mean, I'm hearing he might get traded next year. I don't know how reliable that is. As if the team struggles were his fault and not a product of a thin receiving corps, hamstrung by the absence of AB and volatile nature of his brief time with the team, as well as a somewhat porous defense. A heck of a player in the eyes of Raiders coach John Gruden. Carr demonstrated skill under pressure in 2019, posting the 3rd best passer rating in such conditions in 2019. Carr's completion percentage of 66.7 under pressure was the best of any qualifying quarterback in the entire NFL in 2019, and his completion percentage above expectation of plus 5.9 further. What the fuck is that word?
Emphasis.
Yeah, thank you. Emphasis how effective he was under duress. A big reason for his achievement under pressure, Carr targeted open receivers often, doing so at a rate of 56.9%. No other quarterback on this list was even close. Logically, it seems simple and might serve as an indication that Gruden's offense is capable of providing Carr a safety valve. Whatever the broader implications are, Carr did keep things moving nonetheless. That's ultimately what a quarterback needs to do to be successful, right? Carr did so when things were toughest in 2019. And this was an article from 2020.
And last year, he showed, what he could still do.
As he was what? He was the 9th best quarterback under pressure. Why?
Fitzpatrick steps in the pocket.
Turn it off. There you go.
Yeah, 77.2 completion rating.
I mean, it dropped. He did, but I still feel like Carr's still one of the best under pressure. I mean, the guy.
But saying he's the worst, like.
He ain't the worst, but he ain't the worst by any means. Like, are you kidding me?
But I also feel like some of these passer ratings were a little, like, Well, their Ben is 5. You know, because number 1 is apparently Ryan Fitzpatrick. How many games did he play compared to Carr?
I really can't tell you. I can't.
Well, like, I think he played, 9 games or something? I forget. Carr played all 16. So saying that Fitzpatrick has a higher rating, no shit, because he played less games. If he played as many games as Carr, what would be his number? So I don't think that's a fair argument.
Right.
That's why I don't like this type of shit or PFF. Because they grade players on, like...
How many games they played,
Pretty
in a way.
Well, that's how they should do it. Because if you're going to say...
But the games that they already played.
If you're going to say...
what I mean?
Right, but, like, I'm trying to find an example. If you're going to say Khalil Mack has a great pass rush rate, right? But some depth guy for, I don't know, the Broncos has a higher rating than him, like, that's unfair because the depth guy doesn't play as much as Mack.
No.
So keep it in some sort of category where the depth guy for Denver, like, however many snaps he played, keep that a separate category. Whether for Mack, keep that category separate depending on how many snaps those players play.
Right.
Like, keep it in the same snap count. Don't grade someone higher just because he played 700 less snaps.
Exactly.
It's just stupid. Honestly.
With what Colin Cowherd said, I mean, I don't believe anything Colin Cowherd says. I don't.
Colin Cowherd's a fucking doofus.
He's not credible at all. I don't think he ever was.
There's only one reason why everyone watches his show, and we all know why.
Yeah.
Let's see. Where are we at? Let's see. Bring back the Bumblebee jerseys? I'd like to at some point.
I think it'd be cool.
Did the offense play calling in the first half last week worry you? In the beginning, it looked like a copy-paste job of Fichtner. It definitely did. But in the second half, it was much better. I don't know what the slow start was for. Maybe we were adjusting. Maybe we're trying to get the line going first. I don't know. Maybe we trusted the defense too much. But in a big opening game like that, it's odd to have that type of game plan.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Now the first half was very reminiscent of last year's Steelers offense.
It doesn't worry me yet, but if it happens on a more consistent basis, yeah, I'll be worried a little bit.
Of course.
Jesse, what's up, man? He says, I'm late, but I like it. 2010 Steelers RD will dominate again. It's a good score, man.
Mm-hmm.
It could be a defensive bout for sure. I believe Najee will have a much better game tomorrow. I agree. I hope so. 26-20 Raiders have a little storm back, like scores a touchdown in the last minute. Steelers win. Colin Cowherd been lying since he's been in sports talk shows. Yeah, I mean, he's just...
Yeah, these journalists or these experts, analysts, whatever.
It's true. Derek Carr will throw interceptions when pressured. It runs in the family. Colin Cowherd also predicted Steelers to finish under 500 last year and this year. Yeah, I mean, he's a fucking idiot. How many losses did he say we get this year? Like 9?
He goes in between 8-9 and 9-8. That's what he says. That's what he said recently.
That's what he said last year too. He was like,
yeah, he said we finished 7-9.
Did he say the Ravens were going to go undefeated?
Yeah, but yet the Ravens had the second easiest schedule behind us, and they went, what was it, 11-5?
I don't know. Maybe.
We went 12-4.
He said 8-9.
Something like that. Yeah, because Tomlin, despite the schedule, he's going to have a losing record, but yet he didn't when he didn't have Ben 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Like this is a coach that has never had a losing record and probably won't for maybe a long time. I don't know.
According to Jesse, Cowherd had Big Ben as his MVP in 2019, which I do remember that. Before the season, then has predicted us to go into 500 2 seasons in a row. Dude flip-flops like crazy. He said Brady was done for years, and now he's a fan. Controversy creates cash. Yep, I guess. That's the only thing I can think of in that. Wait, is that? Yeah, that's alliteration.
Yeah, it is.
Why I needed to add that, I don't know. Carr stated he would never play for another team. He will retire a Raider. Don't believe the trade rumors. he just looks like a guy that's loyal, man. It's respectable a car.
No, you've seen how much he's grown as not only a player but a leader to the team too. Like if you heard that the interview he did after the overtime win, he praised the hell out of Edwards and Zay Jones and just the entire team.
He's a leader, man. I got a lot of respect for Derek Carr.
Mm-hmm.
Very underrated is Derek Carr, man. You think the Steelers will retire Ben's number when he retires? I think it would be appropriate. We have to.
Yes. No one's ever going to wear 7 again.
I don't know if it's going to be immediate because it took them forever to retire Green's number.
I mean, Terry Bradshaw's number's not even retired. It's unofficially retired.
Yeah. I mean, so is Mel Blount, Jack Ham, Jack Lambert, Hines Ward,
Jordan Polamalu,
which needs to be retired.
Yes.
What other jerseys? Trying to think.
Isn't
Dermontti Dawson's not worn again? I believe that's true.
Yeah, 63. That's not being worn ever again. I think Gary Anderson. I think it's at number 1. That's never being worn.
Yeah. Those are the ones that come off the top of my head.
Yeah. I think the only 2 officially retired jerseys is just number 70 of Ernie Staltner and 75 of me, Joe Green.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
What do you think what do you think the chances are that Balaj or Snell get snaps tomorrow? 0.01%.
Not even half of a percent, really. Pretty much his prediction.
No, I think Najee's going to get all the reps again.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be like that all year, but I think he gets all the reps again. Colin Cowher said Greg Oden was a better draft choice than Kevin Durant in 2007. Don't forget. Wow. Look at KD now.
Yeah.
Who's the better Steeler to you personally, Randall L. or Holmes? Ooh, that's a hell of a question. Randall L. or Holmes? I mean, Randall L. was versatile as shit. Holmes was so reliable, though.
Yeah, I mean, see, they both. The thing is, they both made clutch plays. Randall L. threw the touchdown, and Holmes caught the touchdown.
I'm gonna go Randall L.
I probably have to agree.
Because if we're talking better Steeler, Randall L.
Yeah, I mean, Randall L. was just so versatile, just so good, very underrated.
Hell of a return specialist.
Yeah.
Colin Cowherd is like Fox's version of Mel Kiper.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all better get up early because if this game's close, because if it's down to 1 possession in the 4th, #comeback Carr, going to keep adding to his leading record, which I believe he ties with Matt Stafford. He's a clutch quarterback.
He is.
But this offense has to be able to prevent that, man. They got to be able to get the score up. Defense got to come in hot. Defense got to play. We got to pressure card. Offense got to take advantage, man. We got to finish drives. We got to get points on the board. We got to prevent comeback Carr.
Yeah. You got to play all 60 minutes, bro. We need to.
On both sides, man. Let's see. Next quarterback should wear number 12. That is never being worn again.
No.
Unofficially retired, bro. They need to retire 92, James Harrison. I mean, they didn't retire when Jason Gilden
No,
left
they didn't.
because he was the leading sack holder.
Yeah.
And now Harrison has it. And we saw Adaney wore it. Ola Adaney, he's now with the Titans.
Isaiah Loudermilk's now wearing it.
Wear it. So I don't think they're not going to retire it.
No. I don't think they will.
But I think they should retire 90. That's all said and
Oh,
done.
by the time, that's said and done, sure.
According to Adam Schefter, Eric Ebron is expected to play tomorrow, says it's Aiden Too Cool.
Okay.
So I'm going to search Twitter because I trust you, but I imagine he tweeted it. That's an interesting tweet.
Okay. Well, players ruled out for Sunday, all right?
Odell Beckham, is he still recovering, or is this like...
I assume he is, but, I wouldn't be surprised if, he'd be a trade candidate later in the season. They don't really need Odell, the Browns.
No, they don't.
If you ask me, they've actually been more successful without Odell than with. Just look.
Yeah.
Look at the statistics.
But Odell, Will Fuller, Josh Jacobs, Eric McCoy, Braden Smith, Xavier Rhodes, Kyle Van Noy, Deshaun Watson, Trey Waynes, who's robbing the Bengals, Anthony Barr, Christian Darrisaw, Everson Griffin, Chris Harris, Caleb Farley, Derek Wolf, Devon Kennard, and Ty. He's a tackle for the football team.
Yeah. My football team, he just played. You mean the Bills? I think he was with the Bills.
Oh, is he with the Bills now?
I think he might be. I don't know.
Really?
I know he was with the Bills. I think he may still be unless he got signed back there. I don't know.
I must be tripping. Yeah, players expected to play include Eric Ebron, Peyton Barber, Trey Sermon, Zach Ertz, Eric Fisher, Quentin Nelson, A.J. Brown, Josh Reynolds, Gabriel Davis, Zach Moss, Tyrann Mathieu, and Frank Clark. But no Bush or Hayden.
I mean, that's uncertain right now. I mean, I'm not really that concerned as of yet. I guess we'll just we'll just have to wait and hear from more in the morning, I guess.
That might be a game time decision.
It might be, yeah.
So if Bush don't play, I'd imagine Spillane would get starting reps. Oh, God.
Butler, don't put him on Darren Waller. You know, if any of you guys that are watching this right now, if you have Darren Waller, I'm just going to flat out and say it. Start Darren Waller. Against this defense, yes, do it.
Well, you don't bench him. I don't give a damn if he's facing 85 Bears defense, bro.
No.
Start that motherfucker.
No. Start him.
I lean Randy Rowe because I grew up in India and watched him at IU. He was phenomenal, yeah. And with the Steelers, man, he was just a hell of a player.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he came back and still produced.
Yep.
Chris Collinsworth is the worst commentator in sports. I agree.
The only thing he's got to him is when he comes in with the chair.
I think Skip Bayless is better, to be real with you. Hey, you guys still on? I just got off work. Says after high school show. Well, welcome to the stream, man. We've been streaming for 2 hours, 22 minutes now. Wow.
It's crazy. Been enjoying every single minute.
Man,
time does fly. It's crazy when you're talking, enjoying, having a good time.
Yeah.
It just goes by. It's crazy.
I got $1,000 Raiders money line. Time to ride this money train after my Ravens loot. Really?
Huh.
So, really? So, are you saying you bet the $1,000 on the Raiders?
Well, nonetheless, best of luck to you.
The Steelers should retire 56, 43, 88, 82. Well, 56, I mean, who would you retire that for? Lamar Woodley? I mean, it's not really a player you would retire it for.
No.
88, I mean, you should, if they didn't retire it after Swanee left, I mean,
no.
they're not going to retire it. It's a little too late for that.
Yeah.
43, absolutely. 82, again.
I mean, it's the same with Lynn Swann. They didn't retire after John Stallworth.
No. So there's certain, I mean, they can't retire every jersey because they're going to run out of numbers.
Yeah, like.
You got to run double zeros or double 0-1, 0-2 just to replace jerseys.
Yeah.
Better Steeler, Emmanuel Sanders or Mike Wallace? Mike Wallace.
Mike Wallace.
Sanders didn't really do much for us.
No, he was always, the talent was there. He was just never consistent until he went with Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Hey, Steel Jackson, shout out to him, man. What's up, bro?
Hey, Steel Jackson, how's your night going, man?
I just seen your Twitter post. You got, I believe that's a James Ferrier Super Bowl 43 jersey.
That's good shit. James Ferrier.
In fact, let me see if I can find that so I could have sworn I just seen it on Twitter. Let's see where we at. Oh, look at that, Bob. We have 420 followers on Twitter. That's cool.
Oh, that's funny.
Uh-huh.
If you guys want to, go on ahead and follow us on Twitter at SteelTwins.
Yeah, and for those that, we won't be live for the game tomorrow, but we will be live tweeting. We live tweet during every game. And I live tweeted the shit out of last week.
Yeah, and you can expect the same for literally every single game.
Yeah, so if you want to see our live reactions, man, Twitter's the way to go.
Yeah. And just our thoughts and opinions on Pittsburgh Steelers, breaking news around the NFL, and just all that.
Yeah. And there is, where's it at? There it is. Zay Jackson's James Ferrier jersey. That is a beauty.
That is a beautiful jersey, bro. James Ferrier.
Shout out to Steel Jackson, man.
Absolutely. I'm going to use the time to use the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
Very good. Let's see. Where am I at? I have too many tabs open. I got to cancel some. Got that. Who cares about the football team? Okay. All right. What the hell? Yeah, we got it. Okay. Okay, yeah, this motherfucker is so gone. Holy shit. This bitch is gone. I'm not even going to say what he said or what his profile picture is. Holy shit, that's disgusting. Wow. Wow. I cannot believe what the fuck I just saw. Wow. I'm speechless. Let's see. No, Bush isn't out yet. I hope he isn't, but they didn't say he was going to play. Witherspoon should definitely be used tomorrow. I mean, he should. I don't know if he'll be another healthy and active, but I got Raiders. I'm a season ticket holder. I'm a little greedy. I don't want the points. I mean, what's the word on Bush? I mean, again, just injury. There's not really any word as of yet. 56 is Chickalo. Fuck Anthony Chickalo. I'm still mad he missed a tackle on Rashad Penny on that Seahawks game in 2019, week 2. Tackle. It was third down. Tackle the motherfucker. Question: who do you think is the most underrated Steeler of all time, and who is the most overrated Steeler of all time? Most overrated Steeler of all time. We'll start with that.
Well, I want to go with most underrated real quick.
Okay.
L.C. Greenwood.
Oh.
L.C. motherfreaking Greenwood. He needs to go into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Why he's not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame yet, I have no idea.
You know, I'm so glad Donnie Shell and Bill Nunn were finally able to make it, and of course Alan Faneca. L.C. Greenwood needs to get in there.
He needs to get in there. It's long overdue. He deserves to be in there.
I was going to go with a little more recent, Heath Miller.
I can understand that. I can.
Heath Miller or Casey Hayward?
Okay.
Casey Hayward, God. We're facing him tomorrow. Casey Hampton.
Yes.
Big
Casey
snack.
Hampton. Big snack.
Well, I love your L.C. Greenwood, man. That's a great one.
Overrated, man.
Ike Taylor.
I mean,
Ike Taylor.
I probably have to agree. I do. Ike Taylor.
Let's see who else. I'm trying to think. There's Ike Taylor.
Trying to think too, you know.
I can't really think anymore. Just Ike Taylor. Ike Taylor swagging.
I can't think of any. Yeah, just man, Ike Taylor, man. Inconsistent, you know, good moments here and there, but couldn't intercept the ball and just got burnt most of the time.
Oh.
If it wasn't for Troy, I mean, shit.
Yeah, I blocked him out the gate, man. I wasn't having that. No, that's just disgusting.
Why? What happened?
You don't want to know.
Okay, all right. I won't ask anymore. Just forget the guy. He's probably a jagoff.
Oh, look at him.
What the hell?
And here's his message.
Oh yeah, screw that guy.
Yeah, he's banned. He is banned.
Screw that guy. No, he's a jagoff.
Tua is totally underrated. Yeah.
Absolutely to it. Yeah.
And yes, Bush is hurt again, a groin injury. I don't know if he's out tomorrow. Hopefully not.
You know, another underrated Pittsburgh Steeler, Aaron Smith.
Yeah, totally.
Aaron Smith, man.
Number 91.
Yeah.
Aaron Smith. Haven't forgotten Ike Taylor. I don't want to talk about it. Slash was trash and hyped up. Should have stayed a receiver, says Michael. Oh, my. Okay. I mean, I think it was way ahead of his time.
Oh, he definitely was.
But
you got to think, you know, who would have been the quarterback at the time, because I don't think there was any better option.
Well, I don't know. And there's a fucking net in here.
I know Cowher mentioned it about the quarterback, you know, battles at camp, especially after Super Bowl 30. I can't remember the names,
Let's be real, man.
but those guys were not
They
good.
had no option. That's why they moved them. They had no other option.
I mean,
maybe if you weren't so focused on replacing Joe Green and more focused on replacing Terry Bradshaw, we wouldn't be in that fucking debacle mess.
no.
Should have drafted the hometown boy, Danny Marino. But they're so worried. It's hometown boy, too much pressure.
Man, what a hit and miss that was. That was probably one of the biggest hit and misses by the Steelers. Another one was Johnny Unitas.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that.
He used to be he was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers, but they let him go. Because I guess they thought that he wasn't smart enough. He wasn't football smart. And then he was picked up by the Indianapolis, or was it the Baltimore Colts at the time?
I think it was both, but this was before Chuck Noll came to town.
Yeah. So imagine that. Imagine if Johnny Unitas, Johnny Football, remain a Pittsburgh Steeler for the rest
The
of his
real
career.
Johnny Football.
Yeah.
The real Johnny Football.
Wow.
Hot take, Bettis is a little overrated. Never really considered him a top 3 back. No, I mean, he never really was in the league. No, he was just, a big power back, physical, hard to take down, the bus for a reason.
Yeah.
He was never a top 3 back in the league. There were obvious other backs better than him. But the fact he ended up number 6 at his retirement in all-time rushing yards is still pretty miraculous.
Yeah, it is. A big guy like him, I mean, that's kind of rare.
Total revival, though, for his career.
Mm-hmm.
When Cowher made that trade.
Yeah.
And what was it, the 90... What was it? What draft was it, 96, 97?
I think so, yeah.
Because, I mean, that's what we were back then, man. Defense and running the ball. Hard-nosed football.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Bettis was. That's what we embodied.
And it's crazy because Bill Cowher grew up watching that when we had Franco and the Steel Curtain defense.
That's what we lived off of. And that's what we're hopefully getting back to.
Yes, in today's generation. Fingers crossed. But I believe we will. I do. Great defense, running the ball. That's how we worked. It's how we won. It's how we won championships.
Rahul says, I have your Twitter notifications on. You spoiled the game for me, LOL, as I'm streaming it. My fault. My fault. I just,
Can't help ourselves, man. Gotta get it out there. Like, holy shit, a play happened.
Yeah. I remember when Ike got bullied by Larry Fitz in the end of Super Bowl 43, and he almost cost us the game. Yeah, because we had Troy covering him and doubling him all first quarter. He got nothing. And then we left it all for Ike, and Fitz just tore him.
Yeah. That, man, I remember watching that live. I was like, no, you got to be kidding me. Like, no, we had it.
It was the perfect fucking call, though. It was the perfect...
What? Because freaking Kurt Warner is so smart. He knows the weakness.
Because we were in cover 2 defense, so both safeties are split to the sideline. All you got to do is have Larry go up the middle of the field, and they're gone. Pretty simple.
Yeah.
Let's see. I hate waking up early before a 1 o'clock Steelers game. So do I. That's exactly what happened to me last week. I woke up at 8:30.
And it's like when you wait for something, the time just drags.
Yeah, it's like watching a pot boil.
Like, just waiting for the game. Like, you want the game to be here, but having to wait for it, it's not fun. It's not. But then when you watch the games, time goes by.
Way fast.
That's
man.
not fair.
It's just so stupid.
That's not fair.
Let's see. Ike was underrated in his prime, then was hella overrated from 2009 to 2011. How we still thought he was a lockdown corner. Yeah, until the Tebow game. First play in overtime. I'll never forget it.
Yeah.
Never forget it. I know I watched that live, where I was.
That's something we wish to forget.
Who I watched it with. The reactions. Never forget it.
Tell you what, going to bed that night. Oh, I woke up. I was still pissed.
I'll never forget that moment, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let me some Bettis, Ward, Heath. Yeah, man, just classic Steelers guys. Classic Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yep.
That's what those guys embodied. Love you guys. Najee Harris jersey. I got an autographed Najee jersey for my birthday of 63, says Robert Robertson. Well, awesome for that.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Definitely keep that, man. Frame that. Cherish it. Fuck yeah. And happy birthday to you, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Bettis is a legend. There's no doubt about that.
Mm-hmm.
Another unpopular opinion, Jim Brown was overrated. He mainly played against off-duty firefighters, mechanics, soldiers. Looking for work after the war. Guy didn't play football for a living. Not wrong.
No.
Because after they got drafted, after the war, or for the war, then after the war, yeah, like what all did they do?
Yeah.
Not taking anything away from Jim Brown.
No, of course not. I mean, especially around that time, the way he ran, though, you can't take anything away from that.
No, but still. I loved Ike as a Steeler. Poor guy couldn't catch a cold in the winter. Yeah, no, that shit. Yeah, fucking stone hands, man. God. I remember there was a story. He worked with the wide receivers in practice, right, to work on his hands, ball hawk ability. Still couldn't catch shit.
Yeah.
Still couldn't catch nothing. How he caught, what was it? 14 picks in his career?
No, how he caught the interception on Matt Hasselbeck in Super Bowl 40 was a fucking miracle.
How many picks he got in his career? Yeah, 14 picks. How he caught one is a miracle.
What's the most he had in the season?
3. That was 2007. That was Tomlin's first year. The year we actually didn't do nothing.
No.
Because we went 8-8.
Yeah. First season.
But the next year.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Thoughts on the O-line maturing from the first half to second. That's just the growth.
No, they definitely progressed, and they needed to. They know they needed to. And I'm thankful they did. And I hope they continue to do it as the season goes on. I think it will happen.
It will, and I hope that's very evident tomorrow. Hopefully early, man. This offense has to play all 60 minutes.
If they strike early, it'll be great to see. Because that's what they need. It's a big key to victory right there. You got to strike early. You got to finish drives. You got to get into the end zone. You got to run the ball.
But I love that we did see growth. We saw some progression. And, again, that's only going to continue through the year.
It is.
And that's confidence, man. Because once we get Banner back, maybe we make a move for linemen, this line's going to get better.
Yeah.
Line's going to be healthier. And that's exactly what we need.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm loving it, man. I was working at Domino's the day the Steelers lost the Tebow game, was watching the game cast on ESPN, not video, and was waiting to see who won the coin toss. Then just refreshed and said 80-yard touchdown. That's a way to find out. That's a hell of a way to find out. I remember, since we're on that path, the football team game last year when they gave us our first loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was at work, and it's what we call picking. It's pretty much you sort stuff to whatever door they got to be in. And I was watching the game on my phone, the NFL app. And I was tweeting, right? Because it was when Ben got possession of the ball, and I'm tweeting. I'm like, all right, this is where Ben thrives, 2-minute offense. We got this. Let's go, Ben. And I opened the game, and Bostic interception.
John Bostic, of all people. I was actually on a different belt. I was doing recycles, in which is bad packages that come down our belt. I was doing that. And it was in my pocket. I was listening to it. And then I just hear interception. I'm like, what the fuck? I pull the phone out, and it's fucking number 53, John Bostic. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
I remember because the Seahawks fan that's at our job, he was up top, sorting up top as well, because this was during peak season.
Yeah.
He was up top, and he just started laughing. And I look up, and I just put my head down, and I'm like, yo, so this is what losing feels like again?
11 straight losses, and we lose like that.
Straight wins, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry. 11 straight losses. Jesus Christ. It's crazy. I mean, the loss was inevitable. It was.
Yeah, but like that, like we had the game won, man.
We did. We had a big lead, and we just pretty much let it go.
Yeah. Fun fact, Antoine Blake had more career interceptions than Ike Taylor. That's not true.
No, there's no way.
Maybe more pick sixes. Antoine Blake maybe had, 3 picks? Yeah, 3 picks. He had 1 against the Colts, 1 against the Chargers. I know he had a pick in the playoff game against the Bengals. I forget the other one.
He also had one against the Bengals.
It was against the Bengals when
we were wearing. I think it was actually when we were wearing the Bumblebee jerseys.
Yeah.
Where the defense actually played, but the offense sucked. Where Ben threw 3 picks.
That man's a bum, man. Top 5 most impressive Steelers wins in the past 5 years. Oh wow.
It's gonna take some time. Man.
In no particular order, because I'm never good with in order. In no particular order, you got to go with, like, and you commented as well, Steelers-Rams 2019. The fact that the defense played so hot all game was just incredible. Same thing goes for Steelers-Cardinals that season as well.
Yeah,
that was
definitely.
a great defensive performance.
You also got to go with the Steelers versus the Patriots. You have to. That was a very impressive performance and impressive victory against the Patriots.
Even though it led to nothing.
Still. I mean, the 2 wins you just said led to nothing. We didn't go to the playoffs.
Steelers-Panthers, Thursday Night Football, blew them out. The game that ended Cam Newton's career.
Yeah.
Or his prime, at least.
Pretty much.
So that's 4. Would be 5.
Sometimes I look back at this game and it's the Broncos game when we were down halftime, and the offense actually started to strike
that
against that
No, wait,
great defense.
That was 2015.
Yeah. Well, no, yeah.
That's past 5 years,
yeah,
but I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, so exclude that, but that was still a great, impressive performance. Shit, I can't think. I'm trying to think.
I am as well. What game last year was impressive? Fuck, the Colts game.
Okay.
Came back in second half.
Okay.
Again, led to nothing, but still.
There you go.
Worst draft pick, Jarvis Jones, Artie Burns. Oh, God.
Jarvis Jones.
Yeah, at least Burns was productive in his first 2 years, at least.
He showed
Kinda.
he showed something. Jones did not.
At least Jarvis Jones, man, he had a lot of hype coming out of Georgia. He had a hell of a college career and did zero transfer. At least with Artie Burns, we knew we were going to get a raw prospect.
Yeah. What a letdown Jones was.
Oh, yeah, the Mason Duck wins. That's another one, Michael. The fact we won any games with them.
Yeah, of course. Can't forget about that.
Do you guys have an Instagram? Yes, but we don't really use it. We're not really on it often or ever.
Yeah. We post on it from time to time, but we're not consistent with it. But
that's why I'm more on Twitter.
Yeah, but we do have an Instagram. It's Steel_Twins.
Yeah. Let's see. Tebow got that touchdown because Ryan Clark had sickle cell disease and couldn't play in Denver. Yeah, due to the altitude.
Yeah.
Ryan Mundy let Demarius Thomas burn him. Yeah. I do remember that. That was a health condition, so he can never play in Denver. I got to say, the most up and down I've been as a fan outside the Super Bowls were the Colts 2005 playoff game and the Jesse James game. I've never went from such a high to such a low more than that. You are not wrong.
Yeah.
I was too young for the 05 playoff game, but I do remember the Jesse James game very vividly. The feelings that ran through us when he caught it, I was like, fuck, man, we finally beat him. We finally beat these bastards.
We were in the living room. We were jumping for excitement and joy, and then as it was under review, we were like, why is it under review? He caught it. It went past the freaking
plane.
Yeah, it's a touchdown. And then when they said they called it back, I swear to God, I threw my hat so fucking hard. This part, I had a snapback. This part bent.
Yeah.
I was so fucking livid.
But then he threw the pick. Ben did. And I remember his reaction.
Yeah, because I saw him going for Eli Rogers, which he was actually in the Antonio Brown role. He threw it to him, which I think Ben did force it. He shouldn't have, but he forced it. And it was intercepted by, what was it?
It don't matter.
Yeah,
it
don't matter. And I just...
He shouted no. He had his hands on his head.
I screamed no.
I remember just feeling a sense of like, we fucking had him. And it ends like that? I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
And just think, that season, 2017 season, if we had won that game, the playoff picture could have been drastically different. We probably would never have faced the Jags. I don't know who we would have faced.
Probably the Titans, which would have beat them that year.
The whole outlook, the outcome could have been drastically different, even with Ryan Shazier, not playing anymore.
Yeah. Let's see. Bigger draft bust to Marcus Russell or Ryan Leaf? Oh, God. Maybe Russell. He was just lazy.
Blank tapes, and he says, oh, yeah, I watched blitz packages. No, you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Joes went 10-6 in Tomlin's first year and lost to the Jags in the playoffs. I thought his first year was 2007.
No, his first year was 2007.
Yeah, because Cowers last year was 2006.
Yeah.
If you're talking 10-6, I think that was the 2009 year after we won the Super Bowl.
No, I thought 2009 was 9-7.
Maybe that was the 2000. No, that wasn't. Yeah.
No, I think you're wrong because I think 2007 was 10-6, but we lost to the Jags.
Really?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm tripping.
And then we won the Super Bowl 2008 and 2009. I think it was 9-7.
I'm tripping. Hold on. Really?
I believe so.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was the 75th anniversary.
That's right.
Year.
You're right. Okay. Then we won the Super Bowl later year. Then we went 9-7. the year after that. And then we went to Super Bowl the year after that, and then let's not talk about that because we all know how it ended. Then, yeah.
Yeah. And here we
You're
are
right.
now. Yeah.
That's my fault.
It's getting late anyway. It really is.
It's a quarter. Hey, it's almost game day, man. We're going to stream until it's game day.
Yeah. We're close, bro.
Of course, we'll take shots downfield. Ben said it best. Any ball to Claypool should be completion or pass interference. Yeah, if it's not, then it's an issue on one of the other guys. But, yeah, definitely get some downfield shots in there. We got to attack the middle of the field. Got to get Claypool involved. Again, what should I call this? You know, I've gotten some Bobbletron because, again, for those that don't know, this is going to be a running theme all year. When we need a play, when we need something from the offense, defense, special teams, whatever, I just shake it, bobble its head, whatever, because I did it last week, and anytime I did, got us the victory.
Yeah.
That's going to be the running theme for me this year. I got to find a name. My name for him is Big Play Clay, but I need to catch, like, something, like a phrase.
Yeah.
Like,
Some sort of nickname for this thing.
yeah, like, something along the lines like it's like a good luck charm or a magic killer. I want to call it the magic killer, but the point is it's supposed to give us magic,
Yeah, not kill it.
not
So-
kill it.
It's only week 2, you know. We got a lot of games to think of.
Yeah.
To figure out the nickname.
Let's see. Cockrell had 1 pick. Wait, what? Did Ross Cockrell ever had a pick?
Well, with us? Yeah, I remember. He picked off Joe Flacco one time. That was when Mike Vick started Thursday night.
Oh, that's right.
I
That was his
remember
first
that
game.
one.
He had a pick and a fumble recovery that game. That was when that was Scobie's last game.
Yeah, it was. Did Cockrell have a pick after that? I honestly could not tell you.
No,
I
Cockrell was cock
I
after
don't.
that,
I
man.
don't remember. I don't.
Cockrell was ass, man. SteelTwins, I got a question. If the Steelers select Patrick Mahomes and not Mason Rudolph, well, we would have to trade up, which that wasn't going to happen anyway. But if that was the case, man, Patrick Mahomes wouldn't even be starting because Ben's still a quarterback.
Yeah, you know, it is possible. It would have been possible if the Steelers got all these quarterbacks like Herbert or Mahomes if we traded up. But you got to think, you know, they were never going to get playing time because Ben was still playing.
Ben's still playing now, so
Yeah, nobody is going to get that opportunity until Ben officially hangs it up.
right. Let's see. Fun fact: for some reason, the Steelers are 0-3 in the playoffs against the Jags.
Yeah, I think they lost one in the 90s, 2007, and
Obviously 2017,
17,
which I still think was supposed to be our year, but
I mean,
David Gennard ran up the middle on a 4th and 2, and they held about 3 of our offensive linemen in that play. I was glad when Favre smashed Jones Drew the next play, which I think that's why Jones Drew still. I think that's why he hates us, because you see, anytime he talks about it, like, you can tell there's some animosity there.
yeah, it definitely is.
Chase loves head. That's funny.
Yeah,
We
That's
find a run and pass will do to the D dominating. Yeah, I mean, the offense just has to take advantage of what the D does.
mm-hmm.
That sounded wrong. My grandfather passed. Can I get past the ball, please? Sorry to hear that, TJ, man. If you're talking about pass the ball, you mean run the ball? Because I can get that for you. Where's it at? Full volume?
Is it full volume?
Run the ball!
There you go.
Well, yeah, there's that sound effect, but
what we
sorry.
got.
Yeah.
That's we know the pain of losing a grandfather, man.
Yeah,
so.
so sorry to hear that, man. Prayers up to you and your family.
Yeah, seriously. Call it Maple Mojo. Okay, I like that. Bobbletron. Maple Clay. I got some names here.
You're going to have to write them down so you don't forget.
Remember that time Bruce Kwiatkowski and the Raiders beat us in 2009 with 9 seconds left? Yes.
Yeah.
And shout out to JB412, a.k.a. Just Blaze 412, because he was actually at that game. I believe he was at that game. He told us he was at that
Yeah,
game.
he was at that game, yeah. The funny thing is he told us that he didn't know he was going until he woke up.
Yeah.
His neighbor came over and said, hey, you want to go to the Steelers game? He was like, yeah, sure, fuck it.
Yeah.
So he went.
Comeback car ain't better than come from behind Ben. You're right.
Hmm?
Because, I mean, we've seen it from Ben. Been lifelong Steelers fan, but I need us to do something in the playoffs. So many one and dones for the past decade. You're not wrong. The one and done in 2014 And then the 2015-16 runs were a little fun, but they ended abruptly.
Yeah.
2017 was just again, that should have been our year.
And then
even though, yeah, the Patriots and the refs fucked us over and fucked our seeding.
Nonetheless,
come on, you don't lose to the Jags at home
and Blake Bortles. You don't.
And
even losing to the Cleveland Browns last year at home.
You're right. Yeah, we haven't won a playoff game since 2016.
Yeah.
It's got to change.
We're a great regular season team, but when it comes to the postseason, we have to be better. I can understand winning football games is not easy, but you only got one chance to win these games.
Yeah, it's a one-game elimination.
Yeah,
this ain't no NHL, NBA playoff.
No,
bro.
you need to go out there and play your best football every time, every down, every snap. You got to.
Yeah.
You want that award, you want that Lombardi, you want to raise it up, you got to go out there and be your very best.
But that 2017 year especially.
Yes, especially
we
that
had
year,
all
man.
the killer bees.
Dude,
in the playoffs.
I think all of us really felt that year. Everybody was healthy outside of Shazier.
Boz was clutch. Bell was great. AB was great. Juju in his rookie year. Bryant. Line was prime. Ben was Ben.
The pass rush was fucking great.
TJ Watt's first
in
year.
in his rookie year, yeah.
And I do believe Shazier going down definitely had a profound effect.
Oh, it definitely did.
But still, I mean, come on.
Joe Hayden joining the team, man.
Come on, man. Like, that should have been the year. Like Judge said, yeah, it was our year. That was the best team we've had in a while.
Yeah, it was.
Let's see. Hey, TJ Black Gaming, anytime, man. And God bless.
Mm-hmm.
Brian Brown said, I subscribe to your channel tonight. You guys know your stuff 100%. As Darth Vader would say, impressive. Most impressive. Well, appreciate it, man. And hope to see you in the long run. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, thank you very much, brother.
David Carr's brother will see more turf than open receivers. You got that right.
Yeah.
If you had the ball on the 1 yard line in the last minute of the Super Bowl with a chance to score a game-winning touchdown, and you have Marshawn Lynch in backfield, what would you do? Feed the beast.
Hit the button.
Run the ball!
I mean, goddamn.
It's beast mode. Come on.
Borderline unstoppable, like fucking what's his name said. Chris Collinsworth. But
Whether they're expecting it or not, Marshawn's fighting for that damn thing.
wow. I still don't believe the call. It's just stupid.
I get why they did it. I get why they did it.
Just sneak it. Like,
It was second down. You had one timeout. Come on. Come on, man.
worst come worst, you killed the clock. Like, wow.
And that play made Malcolm Butler's career. What the hell?
Gio says he might be coming back. Really?
Wait, for real?
Apparently.
Really?
Really, man. Well, you're welcome back. That's for sure. Because we got, you know who running the belt. Not the. I'm not trying to throw names here. I'm trying to. All right.
How would you?
The guy, our backup quarterback. That is who is running our belt.
That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it.
Yeah, which honestly he's done better. I ain't gonna lie.
He's like Taylor Heineke. Let's say that.
Yeah. But
What?
don't fucking shit on my boy Heineke.
What? I
No.
mean, come on.
Nah, but Gio, you're welcome back, man. That's sure, but I hope you're doing well. Marshawn Lynch had the highest yards per carry average inside the 5-yard line that year, and the Seahawks had a timeout. Stupid as fuck to throw there.
It was.
I want to know who made that
was.
call. Was it Pete Carroll? It had to be Pete Carroll.
I guarantee you it was Pete Carroll. I remember watching it in the living room. Me and Danny were sitting down. We're like, oh my God, Seahawks going to pull it. Fuck the Patriots. And then just like that, our jaws dropped. We were like, why?
Literally.
Why?
Like, that was one of the few times my jaw literally dropped while watching a football game. What was that? Let's see. I'm the most unbiased Steelers fan. If we suck, we suck. If we're good, people got to realize Steelers are humble, not blind. Exactly. It's just simple as that.
I mean, just call it like you see it.
There's no being fair weather or negative. It's just if your team sucks, your team fucking sucks. Simple as that. Yeah, that trio, Jesse, was just... I mean, I can't believe that existed. It was only for 1 year, though.
Yeah.
I named my dog Watson because he's a shocker, just like TJ Watt. That's a great dog name, Watson.
Mm-hmm.
Question, what teams have you never seen the Steelers beat? All my years watching, I've never seen the Steelers beat the Bears or the Saints. How about Yins, guys? I don't think I've ever seen them beat the Saints.
I don't think I've ever seen them. No, I don't think I've ever seen them beat the Bears either. I'm trying to think.
No, they didn't. I'll be damned. They didn't beat the Bears.
No. Remember we lost at one time to Jay Cutler. I think that was actually at Heinz Field, if I'm not mistaken. That was like almost a decade ago.
It was in Soldier Field.
When we lost to, I think it was Mike Glennon.
God almighty. What other teams? I'm trying to think. I know we beat. I'm trying to run a list down. I'm trying to go by division.
Yeah, I know.
Beat the Bills, obviously. Beat the Pats. Beat the Dolphins. Did we beat the Dolphins? Yeah, we beat the Dolphins.
Yeah, we beat the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Matt Moore.
Thank you, Miami. Oh, yeah, Matt Moore. Good shit by Dupree. And what was the other team? I forget.
The Jets.
Oh, yeah. Wait, Holland didn't. No, wait.
No, the AFC Championship game, remember?
Oh, cool.
Come on.
That's why you're here, yeah. I'm not going to run down every team. I'll just say the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints and the Bears. Those are the only two teams I've never seen them beat.
I stumbled on them the other day on the Raiders podcast. I was there to see what kind of crap Harry Nation was talking. They were pretty cool over there, too. I'd imagine you're talking about the Spotlight Raider talk with Darian and Hammer.
Yeah, there's some cool, respectable, and loyal Raiders fans.
Cool
man.
as shit. That was a fun time.
Yeah.
Man.
I had a blast. They are some dope-ass fucking people.
Yeah.
They know their shit. They're reasonable, honest football talkers.
It was a great discussion, that's for sure. Give it to the bus so he can fumble against the Colts so Ben can run him down. I see what you did there, yeah. Are you loving how Patriots are getting a big humble pie? No more of that Mr. Baller deflated. Yeah, I'm loving that, the Patriots aren't in it no more.
Yeah.
Even though Brady still is, but I've grown to respect Brady because he's more open. His personality's like free.
It is.
It's
kind of it's odd, but it's mysteriously enjoyable, knowing how much we hate Brady. But yet again, that hatred has kind of dimmed down a bit because we've grown respect of the person and the player.
Yeah.
Like Brady is just so damn good. We can't deny it anymore.
No. Yeah, I do remember the game where Juju fumbled against the Saints. That was a hell of a game. That's a classic. I believe that was the last Ben Breeze matchup.
I think you're correct. It was a great game, but that was a heartbreaker. That was a heartbreaker.
Juju was emotional on the sideline.
And I felt for Juju there, too.
And let's not forget that bullshit pass interference on Joe Hayden. Fuck the rest, man.
Great game, though.
Should we trade Jalen Samuels to get another backup running back? Najee Harris is our number one, but Raymond McLeod. Well, Raymond McLeod's a receiver. I
don't know if Samuels is really worth anything, to be honest.
No.
I think we already have a decent backup in Caleb Elage.
Yeah, Samuels has no trade bait. As much as I wanted him to be traded for years, it's not happening.
No.
I don't think we've beaten the Bears since the 90s. Really? It's been that long.
I think you're correct on that.
Watch.
Well, no, because we beat them in 2005.
Right, for the playoffs. Wait, not the playoffs, to help us get into the playoffs.
Yeah, but I did not, personally and physically see the game.
No.
I was too young to see it.
Yeah, that was the Brian Urlacher play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we never, really saw them. We know we beat them, but we never saw them beat them.
Yeah, I'd say, yeah. I've never seen them beat the Saints. I know there was a game in 2014 where it came down to the wire. Kinda.
Yeah, I think it was after our bye week, right?
Yeah. That was a rough performance. Kenny Stills fucking
tortured defense.
And then it was the 2018 game. And
yeah.
I believe next year we face the Saints.
Yeah.
So
I think you're correct on that.
Saints beat the Steelers 9 out of 16 times. Holy shit.
And we talk about the Raiders having our number. Shit.
Yeah. Let's see. Samuels could get us a hoagie from Sheets. I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. Sheets is a shit.
Just get the guy. Right now he's on the practice squad, I think.
Yeah.
Even then, give that spot to someone, much more better.
I've seen the Steelers beat teams that don't exist anymore. That's a long time ago.
Yeah.
No offense. But, yeah.
Not a classic rivalry of the Oilers, though. I've heard so many great, stories about that. especially during the playoffs when the Oilers were like amongst one of the top teams.
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Warren Moon and the receiving corps they had was just insane.
Yeah, totally. Aiden, you're right. It is. Oh, shit, it is. It is fucking game day.
Yes, it is.
And
It is
there's
officially game day.
This fly's just ruining my vibe. Fuck you. Come here, bitch. I'm going to catch it. Catch him.
You're gonna try to catch a fly live on
If I catch this
on Sunday
motherfucker-
morning game day.
This is not how I thought I'd start. He ran away.
Well, yeah, leave it.
I'm getting it
Let
ready.
it go.
I'm getting it ready. I'm catching you. You're going to be my pet for tomorrow, bro.
Right now, you're gonna stay up all night trying to catch a damn fly.
Believe me, I will. It is game day, though.
It is.
It's fucking game day. It's fucking game day. How about that?
We just gotta wait 13 more hours, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we do. 13 more fucking hours. Just go sleep for 13 hours. You'll be all right.
Pretty much. Just sleep in.
How I forget the Brian Urlacher Betters play. Yeah, it's a classic play, man. Did you know the Jets have never beat the Eagles? What's the Jets?
I did not know that.
It's the Jets. I met Juju once in public. Juju's a down-earth guy, not a child. He took my special ed nephew on a little shopping spree. I hate people giving him shit or shade or a bad name, rather. So
Wow. I mean, Juju's that type of person.
he is. I mean, we've seen it. It's not all for publicity.
No, of course not. It's not. Juju's a kind soul. He's a kind man.
He's a great human being. Yeah.
That's a great story there too, bro.
I'm only 44, but seen them Oilers and Moon. He was a bad man. Yeah, Warren Moon, man. He was nice. Very underrated quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, I have seen the Steelers beat the Oakland Raiders and the Washington. I'm not going to say the name in case it offends anybody. Both those teams don't exist anymore. Yeah, you're right. That's so true.
Yeah, I see what you did there. That's funny.
I remember always wishing we had a quarterback as good as Warren Moon every time we played the Oilers. Ben was a godsend. He was.
Mm-hmm.
After so many years of just awfulness
Yeah.
that
Uncertainty at quarterback,
a
really.
lot of people experienced. Thankfully, we didn't. But Michael says it's 9:02, so I imagine you live on the West Coast, so it's still Saturday for you. Are you guys planning on going to any live games? That's the plan.
Yeah, that is the plan as of right now, yes.
Which game? We have one in particular, maybe the Titans game, but we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
That is the plan, though. At least for one game, for sure. We definitely should have Marino. That's never going to be a question.
Yeah.
It's just we should have Marino.
Marino should have been a Pittsburgh Steeler.
Falcons never beat Brady. I mean, yeah, they could have. They could have.
Atlanta, good luck.
That's the lock of the week. Let's be real.
Okay. Yeah, I got Tampa Bay's defense starting against Atlanta. Like, come on. Come on, like.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I need to check my fantasy. My phone's over there.
That should be, I got to remind myself to do it tonight and just to have a quick look over, like, around noonish. I have to remind myself.
Speaking of fantasy, I sat Sterling Shepard for a second straight week and started Cole Beasley because I thought he'd get more targets.
Granted, it's my fault because I told you to do it, because you asked me. Then again, I didn't know the type of performance Sterling Shepard was going to have for a second straight week. I didn't.
It's still early.
It is.
Guys are getting a rhythm.
And it's Cole Beasley, you got to understand.
Yeah. Ever noticed the opponents of the Steelers struggle against the West Coast opponents? Yeah, it's because of the long travel,
Mm-hmm.
honestly. Although there was that one game in 2015, was it? I think it was 2015, when we traveled to San Francisco, and Shazier had a hell of a game.
No, that was in Pittsburgh.
Was it? Oh, you're right. No.
Yeah, it was in Pittsburgh.
Was it?
Yeah.
I could have sworn it
No,
was in San
because
Francisco.
I remember specifically one play.
Really? I could have sworn.
I remember specifically one play where Darius Hayward freaking Bay caught a touchdown, and the Steelers fans were going ballistic by the stands.
Really? I could have sworn that was...
I don't think it was San Fran. I think it was Heinz Field.
Oh, you're right. Okay, I'll be damned.
Honestly, yeah, we blew the fuck out of the Niners.
43-18. Okay, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right. Okay. That's right. No, wait. It was later that year we faced the Seahawks in their stadium. Crazy game. God almighty. Fucking Doug Bowen.
I mean, if you're going to have Antoine Blake on them, I mean, good fucking luck.
Yeah. Let's see. Where am I at? Where am I at? If Ward gets in and after Ben gets in, the 05 team will have 6 Hall of Famers, which is Faneca, Ward, Ben, Bettis, Cowher, and Troy. Wow.
That team, man.
And they were a wild card team.
Yes,
man.
they were.
6 seed, all away games to Detroit in the victory.
Yep. First team to do it, I believe, too, in history.
Yeah. Raiders have got to go down. It just has to be that way. Crushed Derek Carr, and I found a Baker Mayfield emoji. Here it is. It's the clown emoji.
That's funny. That's funny.
It's game day. Plays Renegade. Alexa, play Renegade. No, not.
Renegades of Funk.
Alexa, stop. Dumb bitch played Renegades of Funk.
We mean
the fuck is that?
We mean Sticks, you dumb freaking robot.
Wow. What the hell is Renegades of Funk? Wow.
I've never heard of that.
Let's see. Unpopular opinion, John Elway was overrated. He was never as good as Kelly or Marino. Also, he didn't start putting up decent numbers until the 90s. He was very average in the 80s.
I can see why you say that. I mean, look at the performances in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And just the teams in general. They kept getting blown out until they finally beat the Packers.
Yeah.
Like, damn.
Yeah. Are you guys going to do a mid-halftime vlog? I would love it, but you got to do what you want. We might do like a short or something. A YouTube short.
Yeah, we could do something like that.
I've thought about that.
Little quick halftime discussion.
I've thought about that.
I wouldn't mind doing that.
Especially if we have like a bad first half performance. Yeah, that'll be fun to do.
Yeah.
That could happen.
Yeah.
That could happen. Maybe we do that stuff.
Stay tuned.
You guys just set off the Echo show in my apartment. Don't you love that, man? She responds to anything around it. Like, I'll play it on the TV. Like, my TV, because it's right by my TV. My TV will play, and then it'll, say, Alexa, turned on.
It just did.
And, it's just, it'll turn on every time.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird. It's quite stupid. And why is it named Alexa? Why is your name Alexa?
Alexa. Why is your name Alexa?
The name has both an ancient and modern backstory. It was inspired by the Library of Alexandria, which held the knowledge of the ancient world. Also, the distinct sound of the name is our only few requests when spoken to.
What?
It's an ancient name, apparently. That's all I got from it. I don't know.
That's so stupid.
I don't know.
That's so stupid. I don't get it.
Okay.
Of all names, they picked that. Hoping Hayden and Bush play tomorrow. Any updates on that? There are none. Ebron is expected to play, but they were not added to the list. They will probably be game time decisions. They both have a groin injury.
Yeah.
Between the two, I'd hope Hayden plays, because corner is very serious.
It is. Then again, I'm going to be completely honest. I don't want to see Spillane out there.
Fuck no.
I don't.
I'm done.
I don't.
With it, man.
He had a terrible preseason. He couldn't cover backups. Now you're going to expect me to have my faith in him covering Darren Waller or whoever else? No. Not even blitz.
No, because he got pancaked by fucking, what's his name, of that one running back in the preseason. Do you ever get freaked out when it gives you a preferred thing you were thinking of? Talking about the Alexa? She turned on? Yeah. I said nothing! You did. So go to bed.
What are we doing with the Alexa? Man, how
Alexa,
about
who's the best quarterback of all time?
According to an Alexa answers contributor,
Tom
Tom Brady.
Brady? I'm ready. All right.
I'm returning you. Coming to the ring is Alexa Bliss. I'm sorry, I'm not sure what you just said.
Every time you say it, I got to look.
Sorry. Wait, hold on. Alexa, Say something.
Some things I say are funny, and some things I say are
Can you guys hear her?
to hear some of the things I can say. Just ask. What can you say?
Stop it.
Alexa, what's the weather in Pittsburgh tomorrow?
Here's the forecast for tomorrow in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Look for mostly sunny weather, a high of 80 degrees Fahrenheit and a low of 60 degrees.
Okay.
So
There's your
good,
game time forecast, guys.
good weather.
High of 80, low of 60, mostly sunny, yeah.
It's good weather tomorrow.
What do you guys think of my fantasy team name? The Metcalfer Burners. Oh, let me see if I get that right. The Metcalfer Burners.
And capture burners.
I like it. It's more creative than my name. I have
What's your name? Or you don't have one?
Fresh Prince of Hell Air. Or Bell. No, yeah, Hell Air.
Yeah, Hell Air. Oh, jeez. Is it because you got Clyde?
I grew up watching, Will Smith and shit, so. Yeah. And yes, because I have Clyde, who does nothing for me. Have you guys not watched film on Witherspoon? He's the real deal, in my opinion. I watched a little film. Maybe I'm just leaning off too much of the fact he got benched for a second-year undrafted rookie in that one playoff run the Niners had.
No, I always felt like Witherspoon had a lot of talent. I liked him a lot coming out of, I think it was Colorado. Was his college.
I love his measurables.
Yeah, his measurables are great. He's like 6'3", 6'4". He's a tall corner. I think he does have a lot of potential, but I think sometimes he's a bit inconsistent. But he does shine at times. I'll give him that.
Oh, he's much better depth than what we had before. I'm not going to deny that.
I'll say he's a much better Justin Lane. I'll say that.
Am I the only one who knows John Elway has horse teeth? I thought he was a horse. Honestly. Like, I'm serious.
He looks like Gary Busey.
Gary Busey. Oh, God. I got the Raiders plus 225 on the money line. Oh, shit.
Huh. Okay. Best of luck.
Let's see. I got Steelers to win. Let's see. We can't. Oh, so you can't hear her. Okay. I think Alexa might be deaf. She can turn on it. Good. Will Smith, who's famous for saying "Oh hell no" in all his movies. Yeah.
It's so true, though.
Will Smith's a great actor.
Now he's been turned into a meme.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, everything. I swear to
Everything's a
God, everything
meme.
could be a damn meme.
Internet's a great place. It can be, but I don't know. Let's see. I always said Terrell Suggs could eat an apple through a chain link fence. God, you talk about a donkey, man. People say, what's his name?
Draymond Green?
Yeah, people say Draymond Green look like Donkey from Shrek, man. Just look at Terrell Suggs. My God. Ugly motherfucker.
He's a great player, though. I'll give him that.
Of course he was.
He's a pain in the ass.
So I'll never forget the play where Ben wouldn't go down and he just threw the ball away.
Yeah, it was an incomplete pass, but he just fought. A guy like Terrell Suggs, who's big, physical, and strong and quick, for Ben to get away from that
Yeah.
is so impressive.
How do you feel about our rivals? I hate but respect the Ravens. I still laugh at the Browns. I think the Bengals are ghetto hoodlums. What about you guys? Yeah, hate, but I respect the hell out of the Ravens. You just have to because of the rivalry.
Yeah, you definitely do.
The Browns, man, they're outside of like two people that we know of.
Yeah.
Shout out to Unger to the Max and Loose Cannon, man. Outside of them, the Browns fans are fucking delusional.
Very. They overhype themselves.
It makes me hate the team. It's just so annoying. Wow, one playoff win in what? 20 fucking years? And you guys think you're Super Bowl champions. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you're the same team that let a 38-year-old Chad Henne run or throw a pass for
Chad
a first
Henne,
down.
yeah. Yeah, the Bengals are just, I mean, God, they're still
the
getting in
Bengals.
trouble. They're still getting in trouble. I mean, Vontez Burfict, enough said. Pac-Man Jones, enough said. Now you got Jamar Chase and his rumors of him being a pregnant woman beater. Like, what the fuck? Like, God.
It's the Bengals, man. Bengals got a Bengal.
Their owner's such an idiot.
Yeah.
Such an idiot.
Yeah, we'll draft a future franchise quarterback, but let's not worry about the protection.
No.
No.
Let's draft a fucking receiver instead of the best tackle to come out of college in how many years?
Yeah. Yeah, let's make him the next Andrew Luck, and not in a good way.
Pretty much. Even though they won last week, Chase looked good last week.
He did. But you're gonna try to put your hope and faith in that Bengals offensive line to protect Joe Burrow again? Good luck.
But you know what? Like MJF said, I guess something we're going to adapt because it just sounds great. Shit, Cincinnati. Then, now, forever. Shit, Cincinnati Bengals.
Yep.
We face them next week.
Yes, we do.
But let's get past the Raiders, man. Let's get past the Raiders tomorrow. It is game day. Game starts, at least here in the East Coast, in 12 3/4 hours. So that's awesome. That's fucking great, man. That it's game day. You know, the long week is past us. Now we can watch Steelers football again. Hopefully, it's not another heart attack from the Steelers.
It probably will.
It's too early for that.
But knowing the Pittsburgh Steelers, you know, it's basically an every week thing.
But it is the Raiders. It's an old school rivalry. They will play us tough. I'm expecting a close game. It might come down to a field goal. But I'm expecting a great game. Crowd's going to be pumped for the home opener. Steeler Nation, the Yinzers. Pittsburgh's going to be hot, electric. We got to create a hell of an environment so we each can feed off each other, man.
Yep.
Just got to, come out hot early.
Got to strike early.
Hopefully this offense doesn't come off to a slow start again and we come out playing all 60 minutes. Defense continues to get pressure and, offense can take advantage.
Yep.
But, I'm expecting a great game, a close game, but I'm excited, man.
So am I.
I'm very excited. What's up, Carson Cruz says, how are y'all doing? We're doing great, man. This is a great stream, man. We're streaming for 316. Do I have it? Please tell me I have it. Please tell me I have it. Fuck yeah, I got it. Fuck
Still
yeah.
got it in there. Still got it.
Yeah, shout out to Steve Austin. We're going to get out of here, guys. It is 12:18 on the East Coast for us, so we're going to get out of here, man. Thanks to you guys for joining us for the live stream, man. Had a great time. Time flew by.
It did.
That's how much fun we had, man. We're going to do this again next week, of course. Going to make this a weekly thing throughout the NFL season. But you guys have a great rest of your night. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy football. Good luck to you guys' respective teams, man. Here we go, Steelers. Let's get this win. Start 2-0 for the second straight year. Let's get it, guys. Give me your guys' final score predictions in the chat, man, while we get out of here. So you guys have a great rest of your night. Enjoy Sunday. Enjoy football. Here we go, Steelers. Let's
get this dub. Let's get this win, man.
Imagine we can go 2-0, man. Season opener. It's going to be a tough battle, but I'm hype. Here we go. Get the terrible towel going.
Absolutely, brother.
Twirl it. Never too early. Never too early.
No, it's not.
Shout out to, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet, but Big Play Clay. Big fucking Play Clay. Yeah, buddy.
I have a feeling we're going to have to use him a lot tomorrow.
A little too often.
Or technically today. Technically.
Today, but hopefully not too often.
In the morning.
Listen, I'm going to need you tomorrow, right? Well, hopefully I don't.
You're talking to it.
Hopefully I don't.
You need sleep.
Hopefully I don't need you, but, I'll keep you by the television.
Knowing this team.
I'll just let you know when I need you. I got you.
Knowing this team and how we compete, we're probably going to need him a lot.
That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my new toy, man. That's my new, I don't know what to call it yet. In a cliche term, good luck charm.
I guess.
Until I come up with a name, man, that's my guy. That's going to be the American Bobbletron. Okay. Got a lot of Bobbletron in there, so.
Bobbletron's not a bad name.
I like it, Bobbletron. You know, I think I'm going to stick with that, Bobbletron. All right, Bobbletron. I'll see you in the morning.
Okay.
Tomorrow afternoon. That's why I talk to it.
All right. I think.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No, there's not. There really isn't.
You guys have a great rest of your night, man. See you guys tomorrow after the game.
Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace.
Run the